It is.
He's
a Snapchat
cool with me
guy
now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Not that he wasn't.
Such a baby.
Fucking. You know what happened?
Very good.
You snuck it in on us.
Yeah, we're starting, guys. Welcome to the pre-show.
We've
My
been
mom
remodeling.
can't hear the stuff I'm talking about.
We've been remodeling the shop, and yesterday, long 12-hour day, we wanted to take a smoke break. And normally, our front guy doesn't join. Sexy
Safety
Santa won't join for like a bong rip. He'll smoke his tooter throughout the day, but he'll get off his rocker if he takes a bong rip at the wrong time. His little tooter.
Is that a vape pen?
Yeah, that thing I'm looking at on the table right there.
This
tutor.
vape pen thing is literally a last resort.
Last resort.
Yeah, it's good to have one.
Because it doesn't quite blast your brain off, right? Like a
so
bong rip.
Yeah, and I went to the game today, since I believe purple and black, and I used it at that.
Well, Al took a bong rip yesterday, like 2 hours into work day, and he pissed off the boss man. Why? Because he just became kind of like, I don't know nothing anymore. And he was
That's the worst. Those people are the worst representation for us bong rip people. I take a bong rip, go back into work, and get shit done.
Dude, yeah,
I'm not kidding.
My boss will be like,
It's all about tolerance.
he'll tell me, he'll say, you gonna go smoke? If he knows I'm off kilter or something. I'm like, he's like, have you smoked today? But with Al, it's like, he was telling him yesterday, he was like, man, I don't like you when you're high. Really?
Wow.
Yeah. Not me.
So he was telling you
He
need it.
loves me when I'm high. I'm efficient and medicated when I'm high.
Yeah, that's like me at my work. My bosses aren't stupid, but I don't like do it blatantly. But like,
Yeah, pull around back, smoke the bong.
and I come back in, and I'm not like spacing out. You're an asshole if you're doing that. Get your shit
Oh,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I got in trouble for the most recently about weed? It was like a few months ago, and a client was there. This is where it gets sticky. A client was there, so everything's cool. He smokes, and on a break, Cole was tattooing him. We go out to the client's truck. He lights up a joint, and we're in the truck for like 10 minutes. And then we're in front of the shop too. Not directly in front, but in the back spaces. Like the 4 spaces adjacent to the animal hospital instead of right in front of the shop.
The new spaces?
Okay.
But also when Al smokes weed, he can't talk like this. He can't be articulate, so it makes sense. Sometimes you're just used to what you're used to.
No one wants anyone who's too fucked up.
Right.
On any drug. It
just
sucks. It kind of sucks, especially if you're sober.
Yeah, I kind of did a weird thing with my stories there, but we smoked, and then Al came out and hit the joint that same day that we were all out there gathered. And then Robbie, he pulled us all in the back at the end of the day and was like, y'all motherfuckers need to act a little more
Professional?
Yeah. And Cole was like, I'll take the blame on this one. He's like, Thomas invited me out for a joint. And then, yeah, it went from there. It just it wasn't a good look. We're all like hanging out of the truck. Getting too comfortable at your job with your habit might not be a good look.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you guys don't have like a room that you can go do it in.
There's a back room, but it would permeate through the whole shop. It's a small little shop.
No,
but no,
like,
I just pull around back and smoke in the car. But yeah, it was a realization for me. I was like, I feel like
You could take
fucking
that?
clown.
You could take that.
I took it.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh yeah, I can take that. I've wanted to cry a little.
No, I know what you mean.
That means you care. That means
I'm
you care.
sorry, man.
No, you're right. I know what you mean. I feel like if
Disappointing the boss man like that.
I feel like at some point I could go through the same thing at my work where I go take a bong rip and they were like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, man?
No, they give you the freedom. They know you do it, but you got a little too. You come back in maybe and you burp some smoke out and you
look like
put
an
on
ass,
Bob
dude.
Marley too loud and then they're like, okay, this guy.
I smoked in my car one time and I'm like super low key. I'm just doing my work. And then this girl I work with just comes in the back like, wow, it smells like weed back here. And I'm looking at her like, shut the fuck up. We'll start the show.
Yeah, I got a random beat I'm gonna lay down.
Is it get up, stand up?
It is a Pooh Shiesty type beat.
Yeah, I was going to say, who were we talking about earlier? Yeah,
It's
we need some
royalty
Pooh
free.
Shiesty.
Though. You don't know him?
We need them.
There's a
It's a rapper.
mysterious voice.
We should all have just been wearing Pooh Shiesties and never mentioned it like the whole time.
Yo,
That's what we do now.
yo, episode 4. Shut my mouth wide open out the door.
Oh,
Where's my beat though?
Keep going. Keep
There
going.
it is.
why'd you stop?
Got my fist coming out Crystal Rocks. Got Greg Palmer and he's gonna wear some socks. I got Kevin Palmer and he just went to the jock. Got Jack on my left and he just went to the rock.
Oh.
That means Ravens game. He paid $11 for some beer. He is not a motherfucking queer. Hey everybody, welcome
Take
to the
it
show.
easy.
Man. Those Pooh Shiesty beats get me going. I've never even freestyled on here before. But
God, those were so. I've downloaded so many Pooh Shiesty beats for clients.
What is Pooh Shiesty?
That's a rapper's name.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God. and he's in jail for gun violence. Can you believe it?
Is Jack less hip
Can you
than
believe
me?
it? Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Wild, right?
Kevin? I can. But wait. Who's that?
Who's up? We got a special guest, guys. Give it up for my bro, the big dog, Greg Palmer, in the building right now.
I shouted him out in the rap song, but Greg Palmer is here with us this week.
Hello, everyone.
Dude, you were spitting so much fire so fast. I didn't even catch that, dude.
I'm glad I just didn't mess up. I'm glad I just, even though it didn't make sense.
That's how you know he didn't write it, because he was just rapping about what's in the room.
And
It was
I said
incredible.
something about going to the jock, but
I
hey,
see.
No, the jock, and you went to the rock.
you're wearing socks.
Someone went to the rock. Someone went to the jock.
Which was a Ravens game, obviously.
Which obviously means a Ravens game. You explained it, even though we know that that's what the rock is.
That's sick, dude.
I'm glad
That's-
you knew.
You nailed that, dude. That was pretty fucking cool, dude. I could never rap like that ever. Really proud of you, dude.
Here's a picture of Pooh Shiesty.
Way to break out of your shell. Is that really him?
Yeah, that's Pooh Shiesty. And he doesn't even have a shiesty on. Can you
What we need
He
is a
looks
picture
beautiful.
of him with his head shaved, his beard shaved, and him in a jumpsuit with a number on it.
Jesus.
There's a picture like that out there somewhere, I think.
I would be so hooked on that bomb thing. I would,
A red bar.
That's where he's at now, right?
What?
You said
Yeah,
he's
he's in
in
jail.
jail.
I think he's in jail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If he's not in jail right now, he just came out.
Pooh Shiesty?
Pooh Shiesty.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll find out.
Have you guys ever seen that that guy who runs a prison? And he makes I make all my prisoners wear pink jumpsuits.
I have seen that. Is that in America somewhere?
Yeah,
It
I
is,
think
right?
it's a Texas guy or
Yeah.
a Tennessee guy, and he's like, I rule this prison. They wear pink.
Jesus.
Like he thinks that's like a huge deal to
Yeah.
make them wear pink.
Yeah, seriously, right? They should be working. They should really be working these prisoners. What do you think?
They need to buckle down. I've been saying it for
That's
years.
what they do in Japan, and they like cut the grass and shit with like scissors. That's kind of weird though.
They ain't doing that.
And that's
though.
probably not true. That's like an internet thing.
You see him on the side of the road sometimes picking up trash.
Oh, that's good. You're right. I have seen that.
It's cool.
Pooh
Pooh
Shiesty shares
What's the
photos
word?
from prison. He's doing a 63-month term, but he is doing
60.
okay. He bought 2 Ferraris from behind bars.
63
See, that's what
months
I'm
is like a
saying.
really
There's
old
your-
baby.
There's,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's 63 months.
You see him,
She's 74 pounds, 12 ounces.
Mom, I'm in 5th grade.
How many months? 63 months. Mike,
They really want you to do the math on that one.
did you say he bought a Ferrari from behind Bari?
2.
From behind Bari, though? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
Yeah, bar.
Good job,
Come
dude.
on, man.
Come on, I got rhymes.
You
That's
heard
really
the
good, dude.
you heard the freestyle.
He's blowing my ego up, making me think I'm a rapper now.
Yeah.
No, you're doing a great
can do
job,
it.
dude.
You
Kevin,
Good
I'm
job.
gonna book some time this week.
Let's go.
Can you get me a Pooh Shiesty type beat?
I listened to last week's episode and I was a little
What's
mean
the-
to Mike, so I'm going to be nicer this week. Yeah.
You were?
No.
We were. I didn't notice it. I noticed it on a couple episodes, but I can't remember them now. Some nights you go home with your tail between your legs from these things. You know, you're like, oh, God.
Dude, I'll be laying in bed on Monday and be like, I wake up, I'm like, oh, what did I say? What did I say last night? Oh, shit. Call Kevin. Tell him to delete it.
Did I read Drake lyrics again?
Greg and Andy Larson are gonna know that I think this crazy.
That's hilarious. Andy, where you at?
Eventually, it's going to come out, though, dude. It's
Yeah.
going to blow up and you go listen to the old episodes.
It's up there and it's stuck there. It is up there and stuck there.
Dude, my mom listens too, dude. So
Wait till you get SNL, dude. That's fucked already.
yeah, I definitely said the exact same word that the last guy got canceled from SNL for. But I used
you
it
did. You did.
But I used it in reference to that.
What,
Yeah.
NF?
No, the C.
The C.
Oh, the C.
Long time listener,
Oh,
first time
that's
guest.
C. I thought it
Did
was
you see
different
that Joe List's comedy special got completely demonetized because he said cunt?
Yeah.
What?
YouTube's. I mean, I just got a strike on Studio 2's channel
For what?
for a clip that I posted of that porch fight, which I thought was pretty tame.
Little porch fight never.
But was the porch fight in Israel?
No, it wasn't. Not even in Israel. Yeah. I got
say
I
the
got
I
like so I got a strike and some other kind of penalty. And one was for Hamas and one was for the porch fight.
And
So
we
I really got to watch
saying
myself.
these things.
We've said it 1,000 times. That's why people like Red Bar have their own website.
Yeah, yep.
Because
That's
they
awesome.
say Hamas.
Stop saying it. We're already
Yes.
I
fucked.
think
You
we
can't-
can mention.
You
it.
can't put all your eggs in one of these like third-party baskets. It's a bad idea.
Let's start streaming on Rumble, yo.
Yeah, that's even another third-party basket. You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
buy your own servers and then lose money for 20 years and then eventually
Can't
make
imagine.
money and not.
Yeah, yeah. Can't imagine.
I paid money for a Minecraft server that I didn't use
Kevin,
for
you
3
can
years. I
imagine.
can do that.
Man, I mean, Brett Bar, what's he pay? $90,000 a year. It's expensive.
Oh, I'm
How do
You
you
sure.
think
know
that's
that?
real? That's what he said. That's what he
just,
said.
no, dude, that guy just throws numbers out that are random all the time. He's
But I
like,
mean, I've also heard it like bankrupted Tom Green.
yeah, that's what happened to.
Yeah.
I've said it a million times.
Is that why he lives in a van?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he lives in the
What
mountains.
bankrupted him?
Because he was one of the first live streamers, and he started his own server, and he didn't realize the more viewers you get, it's not a good thing. You got to pay more money because it's
Yeah.
your, you know what I mean?
Yep,
You got to
because the
pay more
bandwidth.
money
That's
because it
the
requires more bandwidth apparently.
Oh, okay.
oldest people that like
Tell
Where-
that to Joe.
that started this stuff was Rooster Teeth. These guys that made Red versus Blue. Don't know if you've ever heard of it.
The Halo videos.
It's a Halo video game movie.
I'll
that they
pull it
made.
up.
And they started blowing up on their own website and were getting totally destroyed. They were losing money like crazy.
Yeah.
And they kept making more episodes, and they basically invented everything, like subscribers. They made people start paying a monthly subscription, and they would send them DVDs instead of hosting it just to save money.
Yeah, because each video, that's money. Each viewer, that's more money. It's just like the more successful you get, the more you're paying. That's crazy.
Yeah, like these guys, Rooster Teeth, they started like they're internet pioneers.
I've heard you talk about them a lot, but
I
I've never really looked
remember.
into
I
it.
remember the name Rooster Teeth. I don't remember what it was, but
It's
I
a good
remember
name.
that.
Look at
Nice
their
name.
teeth and look at how they're
Yeah, because they wanted to be called Cockbite at first, and they're like,
Oh,
we,
this
can't,
time?
we can't do that.
Rooster Teeth is better.
Cockbite.
Cock biters? Is that what you said?
Cockbite.
Oh, just bite.
It was a joke on one of the old Red versus Blue things.
And people might think, are you saying cockfight? But
yeah.
no.
To be honest, a lot of their content's like a little more juvenile than we are now.
for
We've kind of outgrown it, but they are internet
Royalty.
like pioneer.
They're
royalty.
internet leviathans.
But they've honestly at this point they've honestly
Leviathan, nice.
they've grown to like the point where they're kind of like too big and like people don't like them as much anymore.
too big for their britches, you could say.
I don't know.
Are they acting too big
they-
for their britches, or are they just washed up and too old and
Well,
not
no, they
relevant?
got so big they were just hiring editors, hiring videographers and stuff, and they were on that website Glassdoor. You heard of that? Mm-mm. It's a website where like say you get hired by a company, and you go to their Glassdoor profile to see if it's good to work for them.
I've never
Oh,
heard
so
of
it's
that
like
story.
a
No,
like
never
the
heard of it.
reverse employee background check.
Yeah,
See if it's good to work for a boss.
Exactly, and if you went to their Rooster Teeth Glassdoor or whatever, they were like, it sucked to work for them for a while.
Like working, like they touched my penis.
They literally own the old Austin airport.
What?
The old Austin airport got bought by Robert Rodriguez.
Did they put up that cryptic art with the goats and the sacrificial?
That's Denver.
Yeah, it's Denver. That's Denver.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Which is the one with the underground thing? That's Denver.
Denver.
That has Denver.
Yeah, Denver's got
Yeah.
some creepy shit
With the
going on.
horse and the cock. Yeah, that's Denver. Yeah. But the old Austin airport was bought by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, he's cool.
Zombie guy.
You know
Yeah,
Robert
yeah.
Rodriguez?
No clue who that is.
You remember From Dusk Till Dawn? That weird ass vampire movie that came on TV?
More than weird. It's good.
And you probably seen it.
How about Planet Terror?
Probably came on TBS.
Have you heard of Spy Kids?
And Selma Hayek.
Definitely no Spike.
He made Spy Kids.
He did make Spy Kids, yeah. Weird.
He's a director and he was huge, but he sold his old production lot, which was the old Austin airport, to these guys.
Yeah. Who were the male leads in Dusk Till Dawn again?
Quentin Tarantino and you got your boy,
George
the
Clooney?
the prettiest
yeah,
captain.
Clooney's in it, yeah. And Selma Hayek is like a
If you've
exotic
not seen
dancer.
this, don't spoil this.
No,
dude.
it's
Let
kind
him
of bothering me.
I feel like everyone's
I
seen this
do
on
know.
TV, but
No,
maybe not watched it
Don't
very
watch it on
intently.
TV. It's a definitely too
It's
like
one of
you're
the
missing
best-
scenes on TV.
It's one of the best movies if you don't know anything that's going to happen.
Yeah.
If you
I
just
got
click
it.
play at the beginning. One of the best movies ever.
Okay.
It really is.
Except the rape scene.
Noted.
It keeps you guessing. You go, what the fuck? Am I on drugs right now?
Yeah, you're like, did I change the channel?
Well, there's I don't like the scene where they have the hostage and then Clooney leaves for 1 second and then his
I can't
brother's a
believe
sadistic
Clooney's in
fuck.
that movie. In
Tarantino plays a
What
sadistic
year?
fuck.
What year roughly? did it come?
96? 90?
I caught it on
98.
I probably
can
caught
we-
it on Dinner in a Movie.
Yeah, I
with,
got you.
Yeah, but
Remember
I gotta
Dinner in a
bring
Movie?
that up.
Yeah.
If you need something
That was
brought
on
up,
like the Food
I got
Network?
your back.
Was it on the Food Network? It was about
Mikey
food, right?
T
Who said 96?
on the two.
I said 96.
You called it.
Hell yeah.
Dinner in a Movie. Mikey, remember?
Well, what? Do I remember doing that with you?
Dinner in a Movie.
Yeah, I remember
It's a
that.
TV program that played movies.
Oh, I love.
No, I don't remember that.
It was a TV program that played movies, and then they would take a break for a while and teach you a recipe.
which is kind of weird.
Oh, I 100% remember that. Do you
It had
remember that?
hosts.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think Dad liked it.
100%.
I think Dad liked it a lot because he loved cooking shows.
Oh yeah,
It was a pretty good idea for a movie or a show.
I have this weird thing where I really love movies on TV. Like I like getting breaks.
Yeah.
Me
Because
too.
my attention span, like I have trouble with sitting down for 2 hours.
Dude, I've been thinking that too. Like, what is it? Hulu has commercial breaks. And I'm like, nice, phone time. Phone time.
When it's internet commercials, I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
I like
internet commercials suck because it's on your phone. There's no phone time when it's on your phone.
Yeah, that must be it. I was wondering why I didn't like it as much, but that's it. That's
it.
100%
Yeah.
it.
Hulu Plus don't have no commercials.
Yep.
It's not like all Hulu makes you watch commercials.
No,
Oh, no,
Hulu
I
Plus
got
is like
the-
$18, and you're like, what is on here besides Family Guy? You're like, nothing,
King of the Hill,
dude.
but that's it. That's it.
King of the Hill.
You can watch Family Guy or King of the Hill. Hulu is probably the worst.
Ooh, I
streaming
miss
service.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, it has all Family Guy and all King of the Hill, which is the good. But what else they got?
I have all King of the Hill on a hard drive at my house.
The guy who voiced Dale died recently, right?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with the reboot now?
Oh my God, yeah. They were
God,
they
just
were
gonna get-
just starting
Turn
to
it
do-
off. Don't bring it back for the love of God.
It's like
Make
Rick and
something
Morty.
new,
They're about
dude.
to bring back Rick and Morty with out their voices.
So stupid.
Yeah.
No, it's just a different actor, and they sound the same. Jack said.
I think it's the
I
guy who
said-
voiced SpongeBob's
Oh,
going
maybe
to do
you
it.
didn't. What about the girl who voices Bart and Tommy and Ash?
What about that
Nancy
black
Cartwright?
chick playing a goddamn mermaid, dude? Come on, let's talk about what really matters.
I don't
Let's get
agree.
down to brass tacks.
We watched that the other night. Yeah, it does suck, but it's not as bad as Aquaman. Aquaman was terrible.
Yes.
Talk about a bad underwater movie.
You said, yeah, it does suck.
Agreed.
But and I saw the crab. I had questions about the crab for so long, and it is weird to be an actual real crab looking crab. You know,
Yeah, that's like, remember when
it's disgusting.
they came up with that stupid ass Lion King and they were like, it's the live action Lion King. And I'm like, that's just a different cartoon.
Yeah.
This shit sucks.
And it's not as good as their cartoon animation. It's not as interesting to
Oh
watch.
my God.
It
We just
sucks.
talked, we
Let's
just
be
talked
real.
last week about all the gay bad guys. Mufasa. No, not Mufasa.
Scar.
Oh, Scar. Yeah.
And Jafar.
Jafar.
Long time listener,
and you're
first
like-
time guest.
And you're like, dude, we need to really see the Scar story.
That's all they had
I
to do.
was so on board with that when I was
That's
watching
all
it.
they had
dude, you
to
know
do.
they're making that, right?
I didn't know.
It's coming out like next year. It's called Mufasa, the story of young Mufasa and Scar.
Wow. I mean, he has a scar and he hates his brother.
I have something to
No
say.
one wants
His
to know.
brother
That's
hates
all we
gays.
know. That's all we need
His
to
brother
know.
hates gays.
And he's kind of gay. Yeah.
The internet agrees.
Simba, oh my God. Why are you?
That was good. Yeah.
Whoa, dude. It's like everything.
He's like filing his nails.
Yeah, he filed his
Ew,
nails.
bother. Like every.
He's like Sideshow Bob. Yeah.
Why
Is he
gay?
Kelsey Grammer? Is Scar Kelsey Grammer?
No, I think it's Jeremy.
Mike, pull it up.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, who's Scar? Who voices Scar?
Is it Jeremy Irons? But I got another thing.
It's Jeremy Irons. Yeah.
We have the internet up in arms, and Scar, you type in Scar is gay. You have a 20-minute video that is what makes Disney villains so gay. And shout out to King Richard from the Robin Hood. He's gay as shit.
I don't remember him, but yes, he was.
right.
Take a
He
look at
was
this.
So gay.
Remember him?
I don't remember
Hang
anything
on.
about
You'll
him.
see him right
I'll take your word for it.
now, right there.
So gay.
Right there. That guy.
Oh, I forgot.
We
that
can't
they were
look at 'em
animals.
for too
They were
long.
animals. Yeah.
But listen, here's the guy commenting. The actual question was asked in an interview. Is Scar from The Lion King gay? Jeremy Irons settles the debate. Let me try and find the most watched spot.
Jack, would you shut up?
Can you pause it real quick? I'm just going to break down what he says here, and he just says, yes.
Nah.
I think I have the actual clip.
But seeing it,
Yes.
That's Scar, right? That's him.
he's a complete closet gay, and he's miserable because he hasn't come out. And if only he
Yes.
would have done.
That's Scar.
That
Is Scar.
That is the voice of
Okay,
Scar.
all right.
Oh,
So
that's Scar?
That's him. The
That's Scar?
inspiration he was using.
And he just said, yes,
Thank God, I
he's
thought you were talking
miserable.
about me.
What'd you say? What did
He thought he was talking about him.
Oh, thank God.
An obvious closeted gay.
Thought something really came out there that you guys were calling me out. Never mind. Go on. Let's talk about
I just
I'm
can't
not gay.
believe that guy just literally said, yes, he's miserably gay.
I mean, it just seems like it. That's the inspiration he used for
Yeah,
the character.
that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
He's like, that was the lens I was viewing the world when I was Scar.
Let me see
Exactly,
this
because
one
he
more-
didn't make the character. He just said the.
He was the character, Jack.
So he like, I'm gay. I hate son. You hate your father.
Do you guys
Or
ever
whatever.
fantasize that you could act
Being gay? Oh,
Yeah.
and be An actor.
I think so. Sometimes.
I think most actors do that too.
Step one to being an actor: be gay.
Yeah.
I think I can channel that pretty quick.
Channel all that gay shit.
I could channel all that gay shit I have buried down deep.
They showed like a quote from Tom Hardy. He's like, "Yeah, I am an actor. Of course, I've had sex with guys."
Oh yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, he's
Right. I have heard of that.
He's openly bi. He's like, Mike.
Yeah. He's like, "Duh, dude."
Yeah,
what
for
the
no
fuck?"
reason at
He's
all,
Like,
he
I
just said
pretend.
that.
I pretend to be a different guy all day. Of course, I fuck guys.
Dude, I hate actors, dude. How they're complaining all the time, and all they do is just play pretend.
Yep. Like the protests and stuff.
Dude, shut the fuck up and go roof a house.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to pretend.
Seriously, you know how much more money you're making than average people?
It drives me
Most of the time. Most of the time.
And they're like,
But
"It's so
therefore, it's a
hard."
competitive market, and therefore they earned it. You know what I mean?
It's like a lottery
Exactly.
kind
They
of
should
living,
be-
and you either get it or you don't.
They casting couch and they win. And
you know,
Yeah.
you know what it's like. Like you play music for a
Exactly.
living, and
And
you
I
do it every day.
fantasize about making it big. You know, who knows, man? Some people make it, some people don't. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
trucking along, and I'm not gonna protest about it. Not that I
Okay,
could. Not
all
that I
right.
could. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
you should, bro. You should
Just
fucking
stand
protest.
outside the
I should be
house.
famous.
Just stand outside the house in a robe
yeah, yeah.
and like
I ain't going to work at.
honk if you think I should be famous. Thank you, thank you. That's 3 honks. Thank you.
Feeling a little bit famous at the old warehouse with these college kids, though. They're loving it this year. That's been feeling nice.
Hey man, you're famous in my eyes. You pay your rent by push and play. You know, by play.
Whoa.
Sorry.
No, it's true, man.
I took it
Push
back.
play, and then I push play over here, and then it gets real crazy.
No, but you by doing the thing you like.
Yeah.
By doing the thing you like.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all of us, bro. Mike pokes holes in people. I blow glass. He
Yeah,
I
plays
don't.
music.
I'm a slut for doing what.
You coach a lot
You
of
coach
basketball.
basketball.
You coach
That's
a lot
true.
of
That's
basketball.
kind of fun. That's kind of fun.
You
But
coach
I-
a lot of basketball, and I think you're going to be a great coach.
when I'm waiting tables, I'm like, what's the difference between this and being a prostitute?
But dude,
I'm just doing stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah. Waiting tables. I hate
For
it.
money.
that's most people that work though. But I remember waiting tables and being like, why am I getting so much money for how little work I am doing right now? Here's
It
your
is a
food.
good way to make a buck.
And I-
Because of a weird system where the customer has to pay the worker.
Yeah,
yeah.
20%. That's crazy.
And if what they got is more expensive, they have to pay you more.
Exactly.
Even though you just carried a thing like this, but if the thing was a steak,
Oh, these big dollar amounts.
yeah,
Heavy.
so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
it's
Outback.
weird.
I went to Outback last night, and we tipped the lady like $30-something because our bill was so much.
Yeah,
But like,
You want Outback Steakhouse? Without me?
dude, it was so good. Have you guys been to Outback lately?
Porterhouse
No.
steak.
Dude, let me give you the pro tip for Outback. Say you want your steak medium, order it medium rare because they overcook it. That's the only thing at Outback.
They're just trying to save their ass.
oh yeah.
That's in the training video at Outback.
What?
Okay, overcook it.
No. It's just people aren't paid enough, and they're in the back working, cooking a million steaks.
Overcook it a little.
So they're gonna overcook it a little.
You've been back in those kitchens.
Yeah,
it's
it's-
fucking
it's
madness.
insane.
I can't
It's-
imagine they'd be like, okay, that's how many minutes?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, okay, got it.
So I ordered it. I like my steak medium. Some people call me crazy. They like a medium rare. So I ordered
yeah,
it.
that's pretty. All right,
You think medium rare is better?
of course. Yeah,
So you would order it rare there, you think?
yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where I'm so sophisticated that I almost like rare more.
Yeah.
You do?
But I'm pretty high class, so it's like kind of hard to.
You are pretty high class.
What-
I
what-
noticed-
hard.
I'm a pretty high class guy.
What's the
I
highest
noticed that
class
about you.
one? What's the highest class one?
There's like one called Cleveland or some like city that means like no, seriously. That's
no, I
like,
believe you. I
that's
think I've
like,
heard of it, but I don't know what
I forget
it
what
is. Yeah.
city it is, but where it's less than rare. It's like give me an Omaha.
So is it
or whatever.
classier the rarer it is?
To me?
Okay, got you.
To me,
Yep. I mean,
because you worked at an Applebee's. Where'd you work?
Zia's Italian girl.
Okay, so that you can get a mixed
we
clientele.
did a lot of steak actually. at
You get a
Applebee's,
mixed
yeah.
clientele class wise at Zia's, but at Applebee's it's all well done or medium well.
Yeah, we got a lot of well done. Yeah, I remember it
it's
was
just
always
like-
well done. So what's wrong with these
just
people?
like,
Just order the hamburger.
Yeah.
Applebee's has that cheesy pasta with the barbecue chicken strips.
Yeah, that was a classic.
I made it. We made it at my house.
What do you mean you made it?
it's
you
horse
made,
shit.
You made chicken strips and pasta?
It's
Yep.
pure dog shit. It's the best dog shit you can get.
We made it.
The Applebee's in town had to start limiting the amount of margaritas you can order because they have $1 margaritas
Yeah.
and people started fighting.
I saw that. I didn't even think to ask anyone at the Easton one. I know they're not doing that.
Yeah. Salisbury's crazy with the fighting. Oh yeah, and I just told you about Warehouse, right? So
Yep.
I was asking the bartenders about last night. Oh no, sorry, Friday night, and the cops came in and
I heard about this.
threw pepper spray bombs
Why?
And all the bartenders got pepper sprayed. Everyone in the building got pepper sprayed because they were fighting so much.
Security couldn't stop the fighting. The fighting got too crazy, so they called the cops, and the cops threw in canisters of tear gas.
What was the response
pepper spray?
time?
They said pepper spray, but I don't even know if that's a thing. It's probably tear gas.
Tear gas. Yeah, my bad. Tear gas. Yeah,
But
that's
Troy
what it
said
was.
pepper spray, and she said the bartender says pepper spray, but I think it was probably tear gas.
Probably tear gas, and they ran over to Royal Farms, which isn't like next door. Like they had to on foot go to Royal Farms, like couldn't really see. And then when they got there, the cops wouldn't let them in there either.
Who's they?
Because it's a mob.
The bartenders, the people who actually worked at the bar.
Yeah, they said they left. They just had to leave work and like close the doors, lock the doors, and be like,
Because they were trying to get milk for their eyes.
Yeah, they couldn't clean up or anything at the end of the night. So the night that Troy said they got there, and the place was just like not
they didn't
clean
clean up
from
at
the
all.
night before.
Here, let me play you a scenario from a darker reality.
Because of some like frat boys fist fighting?
Yes.
Because that's it?
Yeah,
No.
They tear gas.
It was the hood. It was the hood.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
See, that's what. Okay, thanks,
on
Kev.
Saturday nights is the college
Thanks,
kids.
Kev.
Thank you.
That
Because
is
I'm imagining.
exactly what I was asking.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I was
appreciate you
imagining a
cut-
group of white college
I
children.
appreciate you cutting to the chase.
I've never had a tear gas college night. That's for sure.
That's good.
Mike, were you about to ask?
Let me just play you a different, darker reality scenario that could easily happen.
It's a little fan fiction here.
I thought it was a group of college kids got tear gas. So what if they all, 50 of them, run blinded across the highway, and then Stephen King, tractor trailer, 30 of them dead, 30 of them just dead, mangled on the ground. That would be a disaster for us.
The tractor trailers would be on the bypass.
You're right. There's never really
That's
that many
true.
big.
A minivan could take out a few, though.
Or
Seven.
A Mercedes Sprinter.
Yeah, let's talk
Oh, a
about how,
Sprinter's crushing 10.
A U-Haul,
Easy.
a U-Haul. Some guy got overzealous and got the 26-footer, and he's drunk driving home.
you're like, I love that I'm able to rent this 26-foot truck. I've never driven anything like this
For
before in my life.
$19.95.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing below a CDL you can get, I think.
I worked for a company one time when I was driving like 28-foot trucks, and like right when I was quitting, they were like making everybody get DOT numbers and stuff, and I was like, see y'all. y'all do that.
I'm not doing that because I have to pee in a cup.
Exactly.
For
CDL drivers, this seems to be a good way to make a living for
Not
a lot of
even
people.
Damn, doesn't it?
What I was doing was not even CDL. It was just like the biggest truck you could drive before CDL, and they were just letting anyone drive it.
What kind of... Well, I got a picture of this truck.
28-foot box truck.
Okay, all right.
A big old truck. It's a big
Okay,
old
all right.
truck.
I think I know. I don't know things
They're
about
26.
trucks.
It has a bouncy seat,
Okay.
like an air ride seat.
26 foot, not
Okay.
28.
Oh, it was 18 and 26 maybe? Something. I don't
Check
know.
out this truck, Greg.
I was picturing 28. Now I
Oh,
don't know
that
if it's
kind of
28 or
thing.
26. And I'm
That kind of
totally...
thing right there.
Big ass truck, dude.
Fuel tanks underneath of your shit.
And yet, dude, we were driving
yeah.
these, and then right when I quit working for the company, they were like, they got pulled over in Florida and stuck there for like 3 days because they were like, you don't have a DOT number, you need to be registered with the Department of Transportation.
What do they need to register in Florida? Got different registration rules?
No, it's the whole country. They were like, you can't just be driving this big truck around the country with different people, not logging the hours and the weight and stuff, because if you just kill somebody.
Let's talk about Maine's trailer loophole.
Did we talk about this on the pod one time?
I don't
Doesn't
think so.
seem like it.
You notice that,
No.
right? Every time you drive by a pod.
As a historian of Shut Your Mouth Wide Open or Shut My Mouth Wide Open.
Thank you.
You have not discussed that.
Long time.
Every time you see a trailer, it's registered in Maine. You notice that?
Oh, I have noticed that. I'm like, what is that?
What will it say on the trailer tag? It will say like 2-part. Google it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
trailer
Maine tractor trailers I've seen.
Let's go ahead.
I feel like that's true. I feel like I've seen that.
Yep.
Check this out. Trailer registration. Whoa. Wow. Holy shit. It's because woes was coming next.
Did you hit your head?
Trailer registration woes. Maine solution. I found how hard and expensive it is to register an out-of-state trailer in Maryland this summer. Wow, that's crazy. $99 and 5 days later, I have a Maine tag good for 5 years after calling Maine trailer registrations. Saved me money, but also
So everyone
a ton of
just
time.
does this?
Can you elaborate further? Interesting. Massachusetts continue to screw me. Yes, when I bought my trailer from 3A, went to... I'm not reading that. Maine looks cool. 5 years, $60 a year here in where they live. Doesn't say where they live. They live in Massachusetts.
So it's just cheaper to do it there, and they let anyone do it.
Yeah, it's like
And
Delaware.
they'll mail you a tag.
It
Shout
behaves
out
that
Maine.
way.
Shout out to Maine.
Let's go to that website. Let's get a trailer, put a main tag on it, and start hauling dead hookers around.
Dead hookers. I want them to be alive so they can make some money.
Can't make any money off of live hookers. Make more money off of dead ones.
We went to
market.
Maine once. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, we did. We
did.
did some skiing in Maine.
Bahama?
We what do you say?
What were we, probably 12 and 10 or something like that?
Something like that.
14
We were
and
good at
12.
skiing. That's all I know.
We used to shred.
We used to shred. I don't know what it is about being young and skiing, but
You guys were surfer and athletic and
did y'all
skaters.
ski when you were younger?
No, I wasn't good at it.
It felt like everyone did, but we were shredding.
It's like we
Yeah.
were like,
We had all the confidence in the world for
were
some reason.
we rich or not?
You were
I
rocket
can't
power.
figure it out.
You were like rocket power to me.
I don't know. I think there was a point where we were poor, and
We
then,
did
and then
rocket
Dad
power
must have
out.
gotten a raise and Mom at the same time. That's my theory.
And then you never know how much. I don't know who's watching right now.
You guys never came off like
you never
Chris
know.
Menzel rich or like some of those snotty
No.
kids at school.
But here's the thing: we used to eat a lot of Taco Bell in restaurant. I remember going to Arby's, Pizza Hut, and then all of a sudden it was restaurants and vacations. It was just like,
All right, keep going down this trail, you two.
No, I'm trying. No, I'm trying to piece it together.
right? You remember we used to eat a lot of fast food.
When's the first time we went to an mom? So I don't know if mom's watching. We
No
went
way
to
she
an
won't.
all.
She always watches.
When's the first time we went to an
My mom
all-inclusive
watches.
resort?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just
I
started.
feel like that's a game changer.
They just kind of started one.
It was young enough that I was just like, no. Remember, we were both like, we can just ask for that, and they get. We couldn't figure it out.
All-inclusive resort,
Yeah.
to be fair, is kind of like a bargain.
Yeah, it's a bargain thing, so it's not like you know.
Do you remember
upper
getting-
class
Yeah, you can
by any
ask
means.
for it, but it's shit. I'm just kidding.
Do you remember getting virgin strawberry daiquiris and shit, like 100 of them, and like we
I remember
could-
getting regular daiquiris because those places didn't give a shit.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And being like, they fucked up my virgin daiquiri. This rum
This is
tastes
so gross.
Yeah, that's what I used
And
to
I
think.
feel so good.
Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong with it?
Why do I feel amazing?
Mom, something's wrong with this drink. What's wrong with it? I feel too good.
Yeah, Dominican Republic and Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
That's no joke, though.
and Cancun and
That's no joke, though. You're,
Yeah.
you're international travelers at that point.
yeah,
You're hitting Mexico.
exactly. It was great.
That's muy bueno.
But back to the skiing, man. We were doing like double black diamond. Doing
Double
like
black
these-
diamond.
I've
gonna
heard
find some
speculation
diamond.
that our like lower East Coast black diamonds aren't legit.
Okay, I don't know,
But we
were
did
so
ride
young,
black
though.
diamonds. We did ride black diamonds. And remember, we got so bored with shredding on the skis that we did snowboarding the one
yeah,
time.
wasn't
Have
quite
you
good
been
as that.
hanging out with some Colorado fucking assholes? Dude,
I
that are
mean,
telling you that your
dude,
black
I
diamonds
just
aren't good
live
enough?
kind of a
Seriously, right?
I live kind of a high adrenaline lifestyle. So
Yeah,
it's like
I get that. I get that. I totally get that, dude. But like, don't let anyone tell you that your black diamonds aren't enough.
aren't good. All right, cool.
But
we
that
did it.
that main mountain that we did ski down was crazy. You remember that one trail with
No.
you remember any of the trails?
No.
There was this one mountain was so fucking big, and we went down a double black diamond course, and it was so long it took like a half hour to get down the mountain or something like that.
Where was this?
I don't remember that like at all.
Where?
I must
In
have been.
Maine.
I must have
in
been
Maine.
drunk.
And
All
there
right,
was like
check it
a
out.
cabin like checkpoint to get like hot chocolate. That's
Who's
how
who?
long it was.
So you got
that I do remember. I remember hot chocolate.
you got Rex Palmer.
Hey,
You got. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
dude.
Greg, but you have. So you're the older brother. Or no, he didn't have an
No,
older brother.
man. Dude.
Yeah, Lars was the older brother.
You got. To me, you guys were like rocket
No.
power.
I'll
wish
just be
we were
Tito,
rocket
dude.
power.
I'll be Tito.
I was
dude.
obsessed
I was
with
definitely
rocket
squid
power.
when I was younger.
I'm squid.
I was
Growing
a-
up, I couldn't even do
Out of
nothing.
the Palmers,
ride
you
bike
were
good.
Twister at least.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I could do more out of the Palmers, but in my home neighborhood crew, I was the squid. I
were
could
the
jump
squid?
I could jump a bike off a ramp fine.
I forgot his
but
name
when
was
it
Squid.
came to like
Just got to end
grinding a rail or dropping in or kick flipping on the move,
Dude, I remember making fun of that kid so hard. You're lucky you didn't live in my neighborhood.
yeah, I know.
You would
I-
have gotten destroyed.
my neighborhood, I was lucky to have a bunch of black friends too, because I would play basketball with them too, and I was better at the basketball than I was with the skating.
basketball?
So that fast forward a million years, and when I was in jail, dude, when it came time to go out and breathe for the day, I played basketball with guys there, and
You love guys. That's sick.
I'm the class clown everywhere I go, no matter what. So when I was in jail, I was a class clown, got along with everyone. Not
Nice.
that it would have been an issue if I just
Everywhere
wasn't.
you go.
I was going to bring this up
I'm the class
earlier.
clown everywhere I go. Everyone
Not
knows.
here, dude.
I wanted to save this for the pod. My favorite Michael Tall story. Do you know what it is?
That's here.
This is like my favorite. Every time I see Michael Toll, this is the story I think of. There was like Christian rappers came in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now you know what it is.
I remember.
And it was it was like, oh, it's something positive, something positive. Somebody give us something positive. Like, I love the Lord and I am a rapper.
This isn't
and,
Mike. This is just like an
my
example of
God, I am rapping for the Lord. Yeah, check it. And
There's
they'd be
a line of
that
kids,
was
like,
pretty
on
good.
stage.
That was pretty good. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. And then eventually Mike gets up and it's like, all right, let's hear it. Something positive, something positive. And he like holds a mic and he's like looks down. He's like thinking. And I remember it.
This is a great story. Tell what he's gonna
I remember
say.
it this well.
Wow, I don't remember what he's
seriously
gonna say.
remember
I
it
don't.
this well. And he's
Mike's
like,
hiding. I love this.
and like I had like an appreciation for Mike. I was like, I'd seen Mike say some silly stuff.
I come over to your house.
I was older, so I was like pretty cool.
You were really cool.
As I remember it, I was
In
pretty,
high school,
and I was
you were
like,
God.
And I was like, you know what, this kid Mike Toll, I might check out what he has to say right now.
Yeah.
So that's why I remember it so well. And
He
he's
tuned in.
No, but he looked down. And they're like, all right, give us something positive here. Give us.
I wasn't about that.
really say give us something positive?
It was something like that.
It's like they wanted to make sure.
I don't remember the exact words, but it was something like, "Give us something positive, about the Lord, about something." And Mike he looks down and he goes, "I'm a gangster."
Yeah, you're right. I do remember that.
And they're like, and they grab the mic from him and go, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa," and kick him off the stage. He goes, "I'm a gang." Isn't that exactly what you said?
yeah.
I remember it so.
I do remember.
I remember it so.
Oh my
well.
I
God.
wouldn't have remembered it if I didn't hear it.
I might have said something out. I'm not.
I don't think they gave you.
I remember
a chance.
you had a lot of stage time, but maybe not in
That's
that
the way
moment.
I choose
like he
to
came
remember
back
it,
up.
is that
He
they
came back
kicked
up
you
later
off.
or something.
I redeemed it.
I'm
I
a
think.
gangster.
I like Jesus. No, wow, that you brought a memory back. I forgot about that. That was, and you know what? I remember what they were called. If you don't, I remember what they were called. And let's
Who's
see if they
What,
exist.
you can't say what they were
I
called.
don't remember what they were called at all. I don't.
What we called them back then. You can't say that.
Oh,
They're gone. You can't find them anywhere.
don't.
Whoa, we can find them all over the place.
Exploding. Exploding. That is.
Are you talking about the rapper? Is that who you're trying to find?
They were called Duff Lock.
Oh,
That
my
is
God.
absolutely.
How could you remember that shit?
1000% what they were called.
They are not.
That is absolutely what
The
they were
fuck?
called.
More like it. Jeez.
Hey.
What was this like?
Explode that.
Was this upper campus, new building? This was
New building.
New building
This was new
on
building
the stage.
in the
Okay.
gym on the stage.
Eighth grade, probably. That was probably in eighth
I'm
grade.
a
remember
gangster.
that. I remember
No, Mike. Mike was in the 10th grade at this point because I was not there, so I was
Okay.
gone.
I typed Duff Lock Christian rap group. Nothing.
Suspicious.
Remember Power Team? They would come and rip the phone books.
That's
And-
why.
and
That's why that
Workaholics.
Workaholics is the best
I can.
Workaholics.
I can
You remember
I'll-
that one?
I'll rip a phone book right now.
Ram.
What do you say?
I'll rip a phone book right now. I'm serious.
No, you know what they do? They
Let's-
score that with a scalpel.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I know,
they do.
I know the trick to rip a phone book.
DoorDash.
If you give me a phone book, I will rip
DoorDash
it.
has a phone book right now.
Free. You can't DoorDash a phone book.
I used to get so much puss ripping phone books.
Really?
You were ripping the yellow books, you fucker. The
Yeah.
little one.
Yellow
Telling you,
pages.
any phone book I can rip. I can teach you the secret.
Oh my
What's the secret?
God!
What's
I
the
wish
secret?
you had told us this before we
You
got
like
on
take
here.
you
We
take
could
the
have-
phone book and you push it together really tight, and it makes like this like ripple through the whole thing. And then you're ripping one page at a time. You look like you're like the strongest motherfucker in the world.
But you go like this, right?
Oh, really?
It's really easy to rip a phone book.
No
in half.
way.
You got
It's
no way, man.
really easy.
Well, they used to roll the frying pan. That's a real cliche one.
Oh, I can do
What
that
else
too.
they do?
I can do that too. Yeah,
They're
no,
not
no,
rolling
no.
a cast iron frying pan.
You got a frying pan around.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Shay, what you got a phone book?
Just get a broom and like.
I mean, Steven. I mean,
No,
the guy-
Enrique.
Was that his name?
The intern.
Well, no, it's a new semester.
It's
so yeah.
season 3. That one guy fucked off.
Should we take an ad break soon, or do you want to do that?
Hang on, we go to Kmart parking lot. You should know.
My mom
I
said.
know, no. I just,
My mom said we've been taking too many ad breaks.
You've never gotten to come to the Kmart parking lot with the boys, have you?
No, man, bro, I'm in the Kmart parking lot with you every time. Seriously, I am.
Nice.
I am in Hagerstown. I was with you guys every Kmart.
He's an avid
parking lot.
watcher. Yes, yes, yes.
The Kmart parking lot isn't coming up as easy as it usually does.
What do you mean?
How long has it been?
Are you wearing a Cobra Kai hat?
45 minutes.
Should we switch?
No,
to the
this is
Patreon?
Cut to the page.
Oh man, wow. What if I told you couldn't find the Kmart parking lot anymore? What would you say?
I would be so.
I would
upset.
say that I couldn't find it is wrong statement because you can't find it.
Well, guess what?
Oh, I love this.
Dude,
We'll
I think
see you in
that-
a minute.
Just remember, I bleed purple and black.
Wait, what did you ask before? Before anything gets crazy, and we're listening to the smooth jazz of it, what'd you ask me? Did we forget?
Somebody a Cobra Kai hat. It doesn't matter.
This hat
Oh,
is not Cobra Kai. It's not. No one can see it anymore.
It is Cobra Kai.
It's not.
You're straight Cobra Kai,
We'll
dude.
see in a minute. Okay, we're not going to see in a minute. Look at this hat.
You're straight Johnny whatever, dude.
It's a tattoo, some kind of tattoo guy. I was at a convention and saw the hat. I said, will this look good on me? And all of the people there said yes. And I said, y'all are lying.
When we get back, we'll talk about how tattoos are
Killer
officially
hat.
not the cool thing to do anymore. Now it's cool to not have tattoos.
Man, we
Let's
just
go.
remodeled the shop. Don't tell anyone that yet.
Read it in wheat.
God, that's so hot how you don't have any tattoos, dude. That's so hot.
No, that's the new tattoos.
That is
That's
actually-
what you were just saying.
That's the craziest thing because
Yeah.
that you should do porn in LA because
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
and I say LA because that's where it all goes.
We can
It's
do
where it
porn
all
right
takes
here, right
place.
now.
There's a market for completely tattooless because you're performing nude in that in that.
Uh-huh.
in
Don't
that
give me
sex
too
work.
many ideas.
You're be making so much money.
Don't
Dude, I
give
was
me-
watching the UFC last night.
I know
and
you're clean. You're regulated. Oh,
Every UFC fighter has the coolest tattoos
Yeah.
because they think like my
Tattoos
uniform-
are still sick
no,
to
they
me.
don't. Some have some shitty ones.
Okay, you're right.
No,
you're right.
tattoos are still sick to me. As
You're
a
right.
no tattoo guy, I'm still always like, damn, that's
You're right.
cool as shit.
They might not have the coolest ones, but a lot of them have some insane, like. This
the
one dude last night
membrane.
had like his whole arms were like wings and his back was.
They have the best tattoos in sports. Yeah, they really give a damn about their
You
tattoos.
think?
No,
UFC?
no. There's always good and there's always really bad.
You don't think
probably not
basketball?
just because they don't make as much money.
But you
as
know
these
what?
other
There's
guys.
never-
Yeah.
Really, really good. You
don't think there's ever really, really good?
You don't really. Sometimes you see a really, really, really good one.
During the break, I think we'll pull up best UFC tattoos.
Let's do it. I got some in mind actually.
Max Holloway.
Is the music okay all the way? And we're going to a new section of the Kmart parking lot right now. This is the best section, and I want you to cut to my camera real quick because I got a little message for the people. Hey, if you're watching right
What's
now,
going on tonight, dude?
check me out. We'll see you in a minute. Kmart parking lot. Epilepsy warning.
Dude, guys, my mom said this episode sucks.
Your mom said
She
what?
texted me, dude. She said.
What am I looking up before we pod?
Jack White's gay, right?
No, he's not. Third Man Records is sick. Did you know Third Man Records has? Okay. Is gay. I'm gonna do Jack White is gay. I'm gonna do Third Man Records.
Is that chick his sister or his wife?
Wife, and they say sister.
Gay wife.
Yeah, that's why they broke up, huh?
Probably neither.
No,
Just some
that's
lady
That's
that
ex-wife.
plays
I
drums
think.
kind of bad.
Yeah, Meg White, iconic. All right at drums.
Plays drums kind of bad.
I mean, she looked at.
This Reddit question asks, is Jack White queer core? So I wouldn't assume a lot of LGBT community likes blues rock, but I heard the Raconteurs and I've heard old blues music and I've heard a lot of Jack White now. In my opinion, he's very flamboyant. Like Tim Burton. Thumbs up. But I'm not.
Is Tim Burton gay?
But I'm not like Jack Black straight, dude. I mean, he would make a good... Jack Black's not straight.
What?
I'm not
Runs around
Jack Black straight.
Yeah.
He was the standard for
Quote.
straight.
Oh, wow, that's
I'm not
wild.
Jack Black straight,
What
but
the
I mean,
fuck?
he would make a good twink, you know? Old twink.
Jack Black, I like him too.
Dude, I just got so confused.
Yeah,
What did you say?
I'm still confused. I'm
got
hoping we'll move on.
Yeah, we're just going to move on from it, but I wanted to touch on Jack White stuff. This is a really cool thing. As twinky as he may be, in the Nashville Third Man Records location, you have, aside from the Blue Room Bar, which, I mean, wow, look at that. What a vibe. What a vibe.
He owns that?
Gay.
Yeah. I mean, it's gay.
It's two gays. I always argue with people about this anyway.
All I know is
He's gay.
It's gay. It's the
just
lesser of two
It is
gays.
just two, isn't it?
that's Chappelle and a blue streak.
First time we met Chappelle, honestly.
Yeah, that's how I know him. Still, that's his claim to
But
fame.
nah, it
Men in
was.
tights.
It was. Oh my God,
What
you're
in tights?
right.
Men in
Holy
tights.
shit,
Robin
he's in
Hood
Robin
Men in
Hood Men in
Tights.
Tights.
No, that does nothing for me.
It's a shitty movie.
Saw it on
What do you mean?
Comedy
I know.
Central.
I know that it's a movie, but I don't know
You never saw
Chappelle
it.
from that.
Gotcha. You know,
Personally.
It's his first movie.
Yep, it is. And I saw it on Comedy Central first. I think I did first see him there.
What's the Martin Lawrence Knight movie? Black Knight.
Black Knight
I
was
mean,
good.
you got it. No, it wasn't.
That was his last movie, I bet, dude. Because Martin Lawrence is great, but
He's holding up the black
fine.
fist. He's holding up the fist in the middle of the medieval times. Look at that. Look. Take a look.
Wait. There we go.
dude, you know what we need to talk about?
What the fuck?
How they make every black comedian
That's
put
prolific.
on a dress.
You're
Have you heard
right.
about this?
Yeah, I've heard about this.
Wait,
yeah.
it's Jason Statham. He's in the movie.
So we're talking
Mike.
Big Mama's house.
Every black comedian, they make them put on a dress.
This is like a
It's
10-year-old
defiling. It's demeaning, and it's a commentary on
And
power.
Chappelle wouldn't do it.
And Chappelle
Yeah.
wouldn't do
Chappelle
it.
wouldn't do it.
And it's a humiliation ritual.
Has
they
Kevin
call it?
Hart-
Wait,
Has
some
Kevin Hart
sort of
worn a
big
dress?
wig Hollywood guy comes in. And he's like,
I don't know about Kevin.
"You're gonna wear the dress. You're gonna wear the dress."
Exactly. That's what I was going to get into because Kevin Hart did it on Saturday Night Live, and that was the moment they say he.
Jump the shark.
That's when he really started getting big.
It's more than jumping the shark. Kevin Hart has drank the blood.
No, that's
He's
probably
drank the
well-
cum.
Exactly. Thank you. The baby cum.
You know,
I felt so ashamed. Did you see me visibly feel
Shudder.
ashamed for saying the word cum?
Yeah, say the word. Say it again.
If
Say it
you
again.
if you replay the tape, I went like this.
It's
like
so
when I
lewd.
said
you
cum.
sunk.
Yeah.
Say
Such a
cum again.
lewd
I was like, I
fellow.
don't feel good about saying
Let me
cum.
say some things.
Let him say cum again.
I'm not the type of guy to usually say cum, but I said
No, you said it
cum.
again. Okay,
and
cool.
sorry, Mom.
I don't like anything about cum. It smells bad. It feels bad. It's greasy. It doesn't wash off of your hands.
I like all those things.
And for like
Yeah.
a slightly bisexual person who has these weird fantasies, when it comes down to aiming down that barrel, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
barrel you don't want.
I'm like the exact opposite. I don't want any of the other stuff, but I want that.
You're
want
like
that.
you're like. Ah! It's
No,
like
I
when you
want
went to
the
the
end.
apple orchard and when you were five in kindergarten and you got to pick all the apples but they didn't ever let you wash your hands, and on the way back on the bus, 25-minute bus ride.
Wow, Mike, it's
Sticky
really good
hands.
how you know these formative moments.
Sticky
Yeah.
hands.
I
Yeah. Oh yeah.
became
I became
gay.
an OCD weird fuck on that day. I don't like these sticky
No,
hands.
I don't like sticky hands either.
Oh, 25-minute bus ride back from an apple orchard with no running water.
Dude,
Sticky apple hands. And I didn't have the
parallels
wherewithal.
that he's drawing are great.
Nowadays, I would spit. Nowadays, I would produce enough spit over time to get it off and get the
That's
sticky.
worse than apple hands. Spit hands.
Yeah.
You know, you needed your
you like-
bros
And we've
cum.
all had spit hands. Hello.
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 You needed your bros cum from next to you, so you spit on your hand,
Oh,
produce
should
the
I-
cum from him.
Oh.
I feel like I should break something.
Break it
for the pod.
What you say?
I feel like I should break something for the pod.
Don't break nothing, dude.
Like Limp Bizkit?
no.
Give me something to break.
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
like that, or you
No,
mean
no, like breaking news. Breaking
Breaking
news.
news.
As long as it's not
What we
about
got?
me.
No, now I feel too weird about it.
No, go
no,
for it. Break
no.
the news. Break the news.
Maybe we'll circle back.
What did Joe Biden do?
When
We'll
you're-
circle back. We'll circle back.
Don't forget about his breaking news. I'm going to make a tag on it.
No. If the topic comes up again,
I'll give it to you
topic comes
gently.
up
I'll
again.
push it to you gently.
Come, spit.
That's what it was about. Was calm.
Oh, you can tell stories here. No one cares. But hey, I got something to say. You can mull it over.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
The Third Man Records place has this awesome 1947 voiceograph recording booth that you can go in and actually record yourself. And Third Man debuted this record booth, a refurbished 1947 voiceograph, which we will Google after this.
What?
Machine that records up to 2 minutes of audio and dispenses a one-of-a-kind 6-inch phonograph disc. It presses a fucking phonograph
Wow,
disc.
that is pretty cool.
I don't know if a phonograph gets...
Are you gonna go up to it and come? Is that what does this have to do with the last thing we
That's what I
talked
was
about?
breaking.
This was
That's what I
before the
gonna say.
calm. This was before the calm. Before the calm. Before the calm. No one's messaged us tonight.
Nothing's before the calm,
Andy, you
dude.
out there?
Nothing's before the
Andy,
come.
for the love of God.
Oh, Greg's not out there to comment. He's here to talk. So Andy's not there to talk.
What are you guys talking about, dude?
Anyway.
You're losing it.
The masses are
No,
still
I'm
here.
not. Listen to this. You get a one-of-a-kind 6-inch phonograph disc, whether it be a song, a message to a lover, an audio postcard, or just curiosity and a process that has mystified so many folks for ages. The ability to hear yourself as others hear you.
I mean,
is not only a
1947,
tagline
yeah,
here,
that's
it's an
crazy.
innovation, a charge, a call to arms. I wonder how much they charge you. Probably $300 for that shit.
Probably pretty.
I'm
penny.
constantly like, I can't believe that anyone has ever invented anything. Like, to invent a phonograph, like, and be like, oh, okay, yeah, the sound comes in, and then I'll make a thing, and then it records it on a simple enough. Like, imagine like thinking that
Yeah.
you can invent that.
Yeah. The mechanical stuff blows my mind more
Anything.
than the digital stuff, because the digital stuff I can't even fathom. But like a record, I can kind of fathom it.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
can't even
wow,
fathom
how
that.
did you think of that shit?
Who knows how to do math inflation? Inflation
Oh, I'm
math.
super good at that. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so 9 years ago, 9 years. This is awesome that you're good at it. I'm so glad you mentioned that. That's great you mentioned
I was
that.
waiting for someone to ask who's good at that.
It's $15 9 years ago, plus $3 if you want to mail it home. It's a 6-inch disc.
How many years ago?
9 years ago, it was $15 and $3 to ship. We're fucked. Who was president 13 years ago? Obama?
Bush.
That's a really good price.
No,
Bring
Obama.
back Bush.
Obama for sure.
Bring back
Obama.
Bush. Wait, Obama?
Obama for sure. Right?
I don't like Obama. He's black. I don't like him. I'm joking.
That's my
That was a
favorite.
little on the nose, dude. That was a little on the
whatever that
nose.
show.
I'm joking.
You guys like swayed me. You guys are like pop culture to me because you're one of the only things I watch. And when you guys were like, "That's just a retard in a situation," I was like, "Yeah, it's stupid. I never liked it anyway."
Yeah,
about
right.
about
It's a
I
very-
think you should leave. It was so true.
Very
that
accurate
I-
assessment.
Like, it's just,
Which one?
talking about. I think
Just
you
the
should
show in
leave.
general.
But
Yeah.
which
It was
kid?
me. You're talking about how much I hate
it's
it.
a
Your
retard,
take, your
and he's-
take, one of your take. I'm guessing
Jack's
your
take.
take
He hates
was
it. No.
it's just a retard in situations, and I was like, damn it, it so is. Because I was starting to think something along those lines when I watched the third season. I was like, the first episode, I was
Fell
like,
off
this is
a
so
bit.
good, and then I was like, it's just like a guy acts weird in a situation.
Don't let his
That's
his
like
opinion
all-
taint you
no,
too much.
like I was getting there with it, but I like for some reason I
Third season
wanted to
sucks.
like it.
No,
like
I tried to give
committed
that.
to I like. I
he
think you
likes
should
some
leave.
of it.
I tried to
Yeah.
give that third season. No, that third season
Yeah,
sucked.
I was disappointed.
It was really
I was
bad.
disappointed.
Dude. I tried. I even tried.
There's a couple people I like he uses. The girl who is fucking awkward. The one who goes,
Oh, that one.
Santa brought it. The printer.
Was she the one that was stuck in the Charlie Brown?
Yeah,
float?
she's. I drink
love
wine
that.
now.
I still love that.
I love
like
her.
that one.
She's
I'm starting to
cool.
think I didn't
love
watch
that.
this.
She's funny, and I think she might be in an episode.
I'm stuck in the pants every time I wake up. It's like I'm stuck in the pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple sketches.
The Garfield
that have
House?
a special place in my heart, man.
Garfield House. The funny.
What's
My treasure
that?
chest.
Oh yeah.
That's his favorite. Oh no.
And then it's like,
Come
yeah,
on.
it's a yeah.
What
the
about
adult tour is Mike's favorite.
You, okay,
Yeah.
the episode with the adult tour is the one that I got.
The
Jack
adult
was laughing
ghost
on.
tour.
Yeah.
okay.
The ghost tour.
Somewhere our wires got crossed.
Yeah, that's the funniest line of the whole thing. But the whole episode,
I do remember. That.
the one episode he is in like this stupid suit in the mall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't
they
want
got
to be
too much shit on
around
me.
anymore.
I say that all the time. I say that all the time.
That is by far the funniest one.
It
I've seen.
almost
Yeah.
it hits what's happening right now, dude.
I told you I was gonna do it.
Well, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Anyone
Well,
else
you,
hard?
You can't
at the
work in
tats, look at the
LA,
tats.
dude.
I was getting hot, and I'm serious about it.
Were you hot
Sleeves was-
and bothered?
Kevin's house is always hot. Okay, man.
We were making fun of tattoos, and now you do this.
Yeah, look, I still have a little rib showing. The vet would say I'm healthy.
Dude,
Oh, I'm not showing it right.
Hey, Mike.
Duff
Mike,
Lock would be like they
how,
would not.
how
support
old
that.
is that unfinished snake tattoo?
Oh, it's old. It's old. It's old.
10? 12?
There's a lot of unfinished shit
got a
on
mace
me.
on you
There's
now.
too much shit on me.
14 years.
Yeah, it's just like give me a mace. I don't know why. Just
Not
do it.
finished. No, I suck at camera work.
But
Not
real,
finished.
real,
Dude, you
real
gotta
quick, do you ever remember the Metaloid Maniac sketch?
That's funny.
I love that. That's my favorite other guy.
Well, no, they
I
go.
didn't love that one.
they
I
go-
wanna-
it's like
you
the
know,
metal is his ground.
I don't know. who
He's
this
like,
one.
I can't climb it.
It's like everything in that show should have been shorter. Each
Yeah.
sketch should have been shorter, and the duration of the. They shouldn't have had 3 seasons. Like
The Metaloid Maniac skit is so
Is-
funny
is
because
hilarious.
they
small.
animate a whole cartoon
true.
for no fucking reason. They do
True.
all this stuff.
The Metaloid.
Did you watch
Do you
all
think
the
that's good?
No, I think it's funny, but I don't think it's like. I'm not saying it's prolifically funny, but it's not bad.
That's like the Treehouse of Horrors where they just make Homer a 3D thing.
Oh yeah, I like
Don't-
that one.
We
I
don't
like the 3D
speak,
one.
We don't.
The Metaloid.
We don't do that here.
He doesn't like 3D
Speaking
CDs.
of the
no,
Simpsons
we
at all.
don't. We don't talk about the Simpsons in a negative way.
Well, that Treehouse of Horrors was a whole big thing where they just made. You remember what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
I know
totally.
the exact episode
Yep.
you're talking about.
Yep.
It's Homer cubed.
He's like, oh,
No,
yeah.
wait.
He's like feeling.
No, I think
into
you're right.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he knows it. He
We
really knows it.
have
Yeah.
to talk
I'm
about.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But also, I do love the Simpsons a lot.
No, I do too. But like that whole episode of The Simpsons was like,
I never liked Treehouse as a horror.
whoa,
Yeah,
As
they're
a
not my
kid.
favorite
I'm
episodes,
sorry.
but you know,
stepped
I
on
like
yours.
them.
they are. But no, but that whole episode of The Simpsons was like overblown because Homer's 3D, but there was nothing else going on.
Yeah,
You're right. It was just seeing.
Why did
him
I bring
walk
this up?
around.
Because it was
That's it.
this
And-
guy doing what?
it was impressive at the
What
time.
guy?
Yeah, and it was.
The I think you should leave guy. Why did I make the connection there?
The Metaloid Maniac skit is
Yeah,
prolifically funny.
Because the cartoon.
Metal.
'Cause
They
the
do a
cartoon.
whole cartoon.
Exactly. They just throw a cartoon because they can. They just make Homer 3D because they can. That's why I
Also,
did
the
that.
chunky.
But that was
it's a chunky.
but that was like 1998. You know what I mean? So it was like a flex.
It's a
bit.
gimmick. Oh yeah, you're right.
1998. It
They
was
were
like,
using
that
that
was a
Shrek
legitimate-
animation.
What?
You're right.
They were using that Shrek animation. Hey, what does
It
this
was
mean
the
to
Shrek,
you?
The Toy Story
The
animation.
Shrek 1 animation.
Shrek 1.
Let's talk Michael Jordan cutout from Greg's room.
Well, yeah, we had. Well, wasn't that version?
No,
It
it wasn't that
wasn't?
one.
Which
We had like
one
a-
was
that
it?
one.
That's the Home
96.
Alone
We
one.
probably had like a 96.
It's that one. It's that one.
Which
No, it's on the screen.
This is what Mike does.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can
I
see
know.
it.
I watched the show.
It is that one. You're right. The one that yeah.
It's him about to shoot a free throw.
Him about to shoot.
this one?
Yep.
No.
I think
yeah,
it might be that.
It's absolutely that one.
Yeah, what color jersey?
100,000%.
White.
Do you
white,
still
right,
have it?
yeah.
Yep.
This rules,
It's worth
dude.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's worth stuff.
Stop.
Is it
Michael
really?
Jordan's fucked up though. He's bent. And
Come
shit.
on, motherfucker.
Oh,
Shaq's,
you mean?
Shaq standing tall.
I prefer the time when
I
like
got
what
Shaq.
the Wizards.
I got
You got
Shaq
Shaq,
too.
No,
I'm a Wizards guy.
I'm a big Wizards guy, and they suck. They might be the worst team in the league this year, but they're still my
They're
team.
without a doubt the worst.
Is
team.
that who he came back to though?
Yeah, and he owned the team. He was Jackie
He
Moon.
owned the
He was
team?
Jackie Moon. Yeah.
Jackie Moon, baby?
Is that the whole point of that movie?
No, but maybe. But no.
No way, dude. Maybe. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
He's
dude.
one of the-
That's really generous of
And
you.
that was the ABA, and my brother played in that exact league.
You guys could sign up and play.
But I'm just saying. And no, come on, he's being very modest.
You're
He played in the Jackie Moon.
No, I played in jail. I could
yeah.
probably sign up and play.
because it's still a thing. The ABA is still a
Just
thing.
messing.
Mike, we could talk jail. I wanted to talk.
We can talk jail.
because I mean basketball
But
got
not to
me
say- not-
through jail. I made
Was there a
basketball
court?
made me
Was there a
so,
court?
Yeah, hell
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Basketball made me so cool all of a sudden.
Well, let me
in
ask
jail.
you this.
Wow.
Haven't you
Yeah.
seen American History X? Of course, there's a court.
Yeah.
Did anyone get mad at you throughout that just because
I
you
was
were
like,
good?
once basketball started, I was like untouchable.
But I'm,
No,
no,
that's like-
no,
I'm
not
trying to
saying
sound too cool.
no one
No,
was
you're
gonna
cool.
mess with you in
But-
jail, but per se.
I
But
love
like,
that.
did people get mad or whatever? Because I just class
No.
clowned it, and no one, dude. Apparently, I was in a tier. Like everyone, this one guy told me, he's like, dude, just so you know, we're in the retard tier. It's like, those guys over in C, they're waiting on court dates because they killed people. Those guys in E over there, they're on. They
Where
like,
were you?
Did,
Were you in 411?
I was in like Naylor Mill Road on like D in the like the last little like
Mike,
thing.
that's nothing, dude.
I just joked.
No, I'm not saying I was doing anything. I'm
You're
just
lucky.
saying.
You're so lucky.
I am. I'm glad they didn't put me in because I
You
was a
had-
drug offender and I was in with these. So this one guy.
You had a felony with a gun charge, so you could have been put in some place.
Dude, when I
you
heard
did
about
not
the
wanna
gun
be.
thing, I remember being like,
You could have been put someplace where you did not want to be, dude.
I remember being so worried about you and thinking it was going to be like real.
5 years was what in prison was what I could have done. So I
you
would
could
have
have
just.
went up an ECI and some not shit, or they could have sent you somewhere. So
I
your
would have
family
been
doesn't
getting
wanna
out.
visit you.
I would have been getting out if I did 5 like around this time. But then there would have been time started. I would have gotten out. I would have gotten out like a year.
And
a
I've been
half
like,
ago.
"What's that tattoo?" Oh, it's a swastika. on your chest. That is safe,
How
bro.
long? How long?
I
Yeah.
resisted the urge to do so many things, and I'm not even going to say what they were.
And you guys think like white people having swastika tattoos is like not a like
It's a thing.
every white guy who's done more than 5 years, almost all of them have swastikas.
I saw a YouTube video one time where a guy
Seriously.
was like, "If you're
like
good,
if you've done more than 5 years as a white guy, you have a swastika." No, I'm not.
We tattooed this. We
Most, a
tattooed.
lot more than you would think.
We've
Like,
tattooed a lot of
more
guys
than
and
you would
covered
think.
up a lot.
Yeah.
And
Have
one
you done
dude did.
swastikas in your shop?
No, we would
No,
never.
those are exclusively done.
We would
on the
tell you.
tier.
We would. Well,
Exactly.
I gotta say, we actually realized a little late in the game. So there are some tattoos that dance around white supremacy, but don't necessarily
Iron
represent
Cro-
it.
that
Lightning
eagle.
bolts,
There's a
lightning
lot
bolts
of
and
things,
eagles
but this
and
one,
shit.
there's a lot of things that like they took and they use. So we were like, he didn't get them for that. He got it for working class. He got 2 crossed hammers on his neck with a
2 crossed hammers.
they call it. I can't even think of what they call it. It's just a regular like little like olive branches.
Yeah.
Oh, those things. yeah.
Encasing something. And there's an easy word for it that I can't think of right now.
I don't think I know it either.
But
oh,
anyway,
I'll know it. If it's
he
about
got
white supremacy, what is it?
he got 2 crossed hammers with those around it and on his neck.
Oh,
and we were like,
cornucopia.
Oh my God, is that what it is?
no, it's not.
it's
But
not
we
what
don't.
it
That the word does not
Anna
matter.
cornucopia.
Yeah.
Anna Kournikova?
Fucking
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
It's almost.
the joke.
We've I'm losing track. Shut up. All right.
We're having fun.
This guy, he comes in multiple times, gets a lot of tattoos. We like him. He's a trucker guy. He comes in randomly and gets like pretty good sized stuff, which is always fun. And he gets cool traditional stuff. Even though the cross hammers does represent something that could potentially be white supremacy, he passed the
that
check.
Russia?
And we didn't think, no, that's the sickle and hammer.
Sorry.
And that would be communism, which
Pink
would be
Floyd.
awesome. We would definitely tattoo that. if
Pink
you wanna-
Floyd is the marching hammers.
It's different than the
Yeah, it's
hammers.
just like
that-
some
it's-
pink. He thinks he's in the
it's the-
Klan. He got like a Pink Floyd tattoo.
You know what I'm talking about? The Pink Floyd, the wall, the marching hammers.
Yes, this is what comes up when you type in crossed hammers, the Pink Floyd ones. But hammer skins are a large racist skinhead gang with a history of violence.
No,
Dude,
no.
no,
Listen
no.
to me. No. I think the Pink Floyd thing has something to do with this, though. But they're not racist. They were like,
This is what the guy got
know,
with the fleur de lis. It's not fleur de lis. That's the New Orleans little like Saints logo thing.
Yeah.
But
Anna
anyway,
Kournikova.
he got the Anna Kournikova, and then he came. We were like, okay, this guy's cool. He comes back in to make an appointment.
Whoa.
You decided he was cool based on
No,
that.
it sounds bad. He was a good customer giving us business and getting cool traditional stuff, and then he finally got his neck tattooed with the crossed hammers. And at first we were like, ooh, okay, he wants crossed hammers. Hey, you're cool with doing this? Because this technically could mean something. He's like, no, he doesn't mean it like that. I think the guy who did it was like, he doesn't mean it like that. He wants, it's working class. He's just getting the working class hammers.
Baby.
Symbols mean different stuff. You know what I mean?
He likes hammers, man.
So he comes back in after the hammers have been done, like a few months. I hope he's not listening. And this motherfucker says to Al, our front guy, I forget what he exactly says, but he pretty much says, now I'm gonna just fuck up and not even be able to nail the quote.
I'm gay.
Okay, no, he says, he says, I'm a gangster. I remember doing that.
And that's when he says,
He said to Al,
I remember doing
yes, I want to get this tattoo because it will get good with my skinhead tattoo.
Was it gay?
Now, skinhead means 2 different things too. Isn't that fun?
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
That means one thing.
No, it doesn't. There are punk rock anti-Nazi skinheads.
It is a punk thing. You're right.
But then there are the regular skinheads from American History X, which if you're a punk rock one, people are just going to look at you and be like,
But
what's-
those punk rock guys
you're closeted
are
and you
kind of
really-
Nazi-ish anyway, though. So.
I knew a punk rock skinhead back in the day, and it was really confusing what he was trying to convey. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, dude, it's too close to. You got the boots, you got the shaved head.
They just want to be as taboo as possible.
Is that what it is?
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
You know, just being a true punk counterculture, like.
And you're like, no, I'm not racist. I was like, I thought that's the whole point of those boots.
But at the
and
same
that
time, I think
haircut.
there is a lot of punks who are legit like Nazis, and
They are, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot, and I thought that's what this guy I knew was, and he was like, no, I'm opposite of that. And now he like lives in like Portland or whatever, and like
It's weird, man.
does like protests. And he was right. He was not.
punk style was influenced by the Nazis, and metal style was influenced by the gays via Rob Halford of Judas Priest. But we already talked about that.
And now, what's that? That
No.
love parade in Berlin, Germany. Have you seen that?
No, is it all the leather and
Yeah.
whips and stuff?
Yeah, all leather gay parade.
I can't wait to bring my kids out to the nicest town in America to watch the gay parade.
What's the nicest town in America?
Berlin, the coolest town in America. We have
I'm
gay
talking
parade.
about
we're talking
Berlin,
about
Germany.
Okay, see, I thought I was fucked up when he was fucked up.
Yeah, we're talking Germany.
I thought I was retarded. Mike, you're retarded, not me.
No, I am retarded, and I did not realize that we were talking Berlin, Germany.
Man, I went to Berlin, Germany one time, and they had this cool monument. It looked like a bunch of dominoes, like humongous dominoes. that would go from like low to high. And I was running on top of them and having a lot of fun. And then Niels was like, you probably shouldn't do that. That's a Holocaust.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Everything there is that.
It's a Holocaust monument.
I went to
It's
the
kind of a big deal.
Holocaust. I went to the Holocaust Museum with John Dyer and Adam Burns and Mike Dyer.
Oh, man. I bet you all
Where?
had a good time in there.
It
Seriously.
was brutal. Trying not to laugh in there.
Those guys are so
Why
funny.
did you go
Those guys
there?
are so funny.
Just for that, like me, you guys. Well, yeah, you guys are only.
Why did you go there, man?
you guys are only 2 years younger than us?
Yeah, but you were so much funnier.
But I was about to explain.
school?
I was about to
I had to
explain
been,
to you
right?
the times. Like,
Oh, my God.
because I was
yeah.
like, Jackass.
Mr. Greg, please
Jackass
explain.
was just big, and like literally all.
Oh,
like,
we love Jackass. We would make our own Jackass.
None of us.
Yeah.
None of us drank. None of us smoked. None of us did anything.
No,
Like,
not till we
all
were 18.
Not till you're out of that school.
Our
Yeah.
drug was just being
Pussies.
assholes.
Hey, man, I would not have graduated.
Yeah.
And we were just
pussies.
we were just horrible. Like we were just annoying. Like,
Where'd you go to the Holocaust?
that was how we passed the time. It's like let's go be annoying in public.
You guys were really funny, though, man.
Yeah,
Oh, my
we
God.
were really funny. We
Yeah.
were really, really funny.
Where was the Holocaust Museum you went to?
In DC.
Oh, okay.
We did like a DC, and we had a camcorder, and we recorded like our whole day in DC. I think it would be pretty funny if we found
If you could
it.
find that, oh, my God.
Yeah.
I went to a
was pretty-
concentration camp in Austria, and it was not funny.
Oh, my God.
It was fucking horrifying.
Really?
Yeah, they had. The craziest thing about it is like you're like, why is it all just still here?
Oh yeah.
It was like the exact same. It was like
Never
Like they're
forget.
like they're literally upkeeping it, making sure the stuff still works.
Still spruced
yeah, exactly.
up.
Like
Everything's up to code.
we went through like one of the gas chambers, and like we saw like the beds and stuff where people stayed, and you're like, turn this shit to tear this down, dude.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Does it give you a bad vibe, or is that just?
Yeah.
Huh. Do you feel stuff?
It gives you an insane vibe.
How long do you guys do on this podcast? I feel like I could literally do this for forever.
We go
This
till
is-
11.
I'm enjoying this so much.
We go until Mike tells us we have to stop because
Mike's
Mike
the
has
boss.
Mike has a hard out.
Mike's
sometimes,
the big
dude.
daddy.
He's got big things to do, dude. You know, Mike.
It's not up to me. Sometimes you go places and have to go to special water park trips that you fucking gay
Ravens
fucking
game
bullshit.
since you bleed purple and black.
I believe purple and black,
Yeah.
dude. So like,
Fuck
Jack
yeah.
goes to Ravens games now.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm just joking. I think it's cool that you went and
Yeah,
there's
make fun of me all you want, dude. Because if you were,
I'm not. I don't
you
think
could
it's
come
gay.
at me if we were to get to the point where we fought. You came at me, I would just bleed purple and black, and then you would bleed red, and then you would die.
I don't think it's gay at all, and I do need to say something. The only thing that scares me about big sporting events like that is when the guy in front of you gets, you know, you see it on TikTok, the fights.
It's steep.
If you fall, I'm not saying I'm going to fight anyone, but if you stand up,
Oh my
and the
God.
wrong thing happens, all fucked up, you're falling down
It's
a mountain.
steep.
It's steep.
Yeah. Someone has
always
to-
Even the
scared
picture
me.
he sent.
Listen
you're
to
gonna-
me.
In a
You
minute,
think
I'll
it's-
listen.
you
In a
think-
minute, you need to show the picture of that steep, beautiful, sunny picture you took
wait, we
today
don't have it.
to the camera. Because look how steep it is. You don't have your phone? He doesn't have his phone. I can show it. I have it on mine.
right.
Have you ever been
and
to
a
a
lot of
stadium,
my bad.
stadium before? It's steep.
Yeah, in a lot of stadium fights, someone has the high ground. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's kind of
and
crazy.
they know it.
Yeah, yeah.
And they absolutely
I mean, they could
know
kick you
it.
in the face. You know,
Dude, that crossed my mind tonight because I was the drunk guy at the stadium, and I kept opening beers, and I opened a beer and went psh, all over this bald dude's head behind me, in front of me. And I was like,
Bald head.
He said all is fine in love and war, though, because it's sports, right?
Exactly.
He's like, yeah,
He
give it to me.
And I thought, like, if he were to come up and, like, it gets into some shit, it is steep.
Were you wait? So you were on the high ground?
Oh, I was on the high ground.
Okay, yeah. All right, cool.
You shouldn't even try because I
No,
had the high ground.
don't
you
even
know?
try me, buddy.
Hit it again. There it is.
What are you looking
Yeah.
at?
And I was just talking to Jack about,
airplanes
oh my God, you got the planes going over?
Yeah, there was an airplane flyover at
Hell
the game.
yeah.
Why do they do that?
It's like
For the national
For
anthem,
the
right?
fucking troops.
Was it during the, yeah.
Man, Kevin.
So, like,
how do
yeah.
you- where'd you
Don't
meet
complain.
these guys?
Don't you dare send our tax dollars to Ukraine, but please gas up these 4 cars,
Yeah.
these 4 jets to
Four
fly,
planes.
for Baltimore.
to fly over a fucking goddamn football
Shitty
game.
city.
Hey, it's a lot better than sending $100 billion over there, man.
Let me just
At least
give
we
you a
get to
weird
see
thought
it.
that
Yeah.
I
Hey,
think
send
my
them the
brain.
20 grand from that.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
love of God.
I've been doing like menial bullshit jobs so long that people are starting to be like, man, you need to join the army, dude. and it's
Porn
like, it's
star
the point where
California
it's the-
is my
that's,
thing.
I would
the
do
ultimate
that
slap
before.
in the
I would
face.
do that before. And I'm like, it's to the point where I'm holding someone's Belgian waffle, like, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should.
Bro, I got bad news.
Yeah, I want to get a gun so I can shoot you in the face, lady.
Greg, I got bad news.
What is it?
You're too old to join the army.
Thank God.
Yeah, you're not allowed to join
You
the
got
army.
flat
want
feet
to.
anyway,
What?
right?
What do you mean? Is that real?
I'm pretty sure we're all too
Oh yeah,
old to
yeah,
join.
we're done. We don't have to join.
Is that real?
Yeah, I'm all fucked up. My eye don't work.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they won't let you join. They'll be like, why
No,
would
I
we
would
join
show-
you? You guys know things. We will get some 18-year-old.
Yep.
I would
Exactly.
show the military a picture of my eye, my spot on my eye, and just make up some shit. Because I got this like non-problem spot that might become. Who knows if it becomes a problem? But right now, ain't no problem.
I would just
Ain't
get one of
no-
you to stomp on my foot and be like, oh, my foot's broken.
It's like just a dye spot. It's literally a pigmentation. It sounds scary, but it probably won't ever become anything. They said.
Would you guys dodge the draft? I would.
Fuck no. You can't dodge it. You just got to show them that eye
I would have
spot.
dodged it.
You got to get some filament injections in your
Yeah,
foot.
bro, bone
Make it
spurs.
flat.
Bone spurs. I'm shout out Donald Trump.
And that's a big topic on the internet
fuck
right
happened?
now because of, you
If
know.
there's a draft.
Yeah.
Halfsies?
Like this generation would not even do
What
it.
the
They'd
fuck?
all dodge.
It hurt.
They would all dodge.
Well, yeah.
Have you seen the? You've seen the army now, right?
Yeah, they're all. I mean, they've lowered the bar and they still can't make it.
They
now.
should
You know what I mean?
lower the bar. You can do it all like from a video game.
That's a good point too.
And we did get to that point last time, didn't we?
Yeah, I think that's
think
where we
so.
wound up.
What do you think they're like? Put up your.
Yeah.
Put them up.
Yeah, you got this. What is it? Russia. They're so badass and they're hitting the bag and they're training on
Why?
the ground. And then we just like some nerds with a controller just goes.
Yeah.
The funniest thing ever was when we were like, Ukraine, they got like a chance against Russia.
Yeah, nah. No.
I don't know. I don't know how war works or how. any of that.
Okay. Russia's like this, or Ukraine's like this big.
Yeah, Russia takes
Russia's
up the
like this
whole
big.
Earth. Yeah.
And they're bad
Who wins?
motherfuckers.
Who wins?
Yeah.
I would say Russia wins.
Russia's off to a good
You're
head
smart,
start.
Mike, man.
You ever play the game of Risk or the game of Civilization on computer?
No,
I remember those games.
I was good at
Russia's
sports.
big. Russia has cold. Russia, if you just wait in Russia and let them come into you a little bit, they get cold a little bit. You get, and then you come out, and then you come out with their equipment. You're like, we got their
What is
stuff.
Was it Russia's
That's not how real life is, though.
generals? January and February. Of Russian army, the strongest generals.
Putin.
Yep, and I remember that's how
No, January,
Napoleon.
February.
That's how
Oh
Napoleon
yeah, no,
beat
he's
Russia,
not
right?
wrong. He's not wrong.
Do you ever hear that story? He just marched them into the winter, and they just
Oh
outlasted
yeah, I
him.
remember.
Yeah, Joaquin
that
Phoenix
rings a
starring
bell.
in Napoleon coming
And
out soon.
yeah, and that's directed by Ridley Scott, and I think I will see that movie.
I will see that.
Dude, Gladiator 2.
Don't you ever think that?
What the fuck? I don't want to see that.
Wait,
Come
don't
on.
want to see
How
Gladiator?
could there be
2?
a Gladiator 2? I don't even understand.
Because it's
But I
not.
don't know the story.
What's
though.
your stance on Gladiator? I want to hear your stance on Gladiator.
It falls in the category of a great movie that you never need to see again.
Dude, I'm drunk tonight. I'm gonna go home and put that shit on.
Are you not entertained? Is so good.
I had
he's,
that sample, I
He's
think. I
talking
don't
with
know.
the guy, the old dude who's like a fucking like derelict rich guy, and he's like,
Joaquin.
"Oh, they're just using you, but you got to do this." And no, it's not Joaquin. It's the other guy, like the sage,
Sorry.
the old white guy, the old beard. Are you not entertained? Yeah,
I
wow.
like that one.
Were you not, dude? We were introduced to Joaquin in that film.
But you're right. I probably was too young for it, so that's why I haven't seen it since. It kind of bored me. You know what I mean? Probably.
That movie came out in like
And yeah, Joaquin.
2001?
Yeah, it sounds right.
Road to El Dorado came out the same year.
Wait, is that a Ridley Scott?
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
that's why I said that.
The
Yeah,
reason
yeah, yeah,
the reason I ask because I love every classic movie like Pretty
Good
much.
You
Fellas
love
and all
every
that.
classic movie.
I mean, all the ones that are supposed to be good, I watch them and I'm like,
Homeward Bound.
I think I like it.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Homeward Bound.
Well, that's a true classic.
That is a classic for
That's
us.
a $5 movie for $5 when mom's asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that
Yeah,
was
Movie
our
King?
Yeah,
Movie King?
Movie King?
We
Hell
loved it.
yeah, dude.
Where was Movie
Love
King?
That was in the
Twilly
Twilly
Center.
Center. Yep.
Next to
Oh, they had a porn
Lombardi's.
section behind a curtain.
Yeah, they did.
I don't
I
remember
would
that.
peek.
They had a curtain. We never went in it, obviously, but they had a curtain and everything. And
Dude, that was how crazy is this? I was a kid and I lived on Nanacook Road, and I would go to the one in Pecan Square.
Were you in the
Damn.
development?
Yeah, on Willow Creek. But like, so yours is like over there on the Twist Center. That's a world away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
A
my
world
friends
away.
you probably went to a
lived on
Hollywood
Nanacook.
video or something.
Well, I did when I was later, like when I could drive. But like when I was a little kid, I went to the one in the Pecan Square. Is what I'm saying.
The thing I remember the most from video rental stores is just I hate horror movies back then and now. But I would walk through the horror aisles and just look at the covers and just be like, oh my
Remember
god.
Monkey Shines?
The worst was
What is that? Look up
Body
Monkey
Snatchers or
Monkey
Tommy
Shines.
Knockers.
Monkey Shines.
Okay, Monkey Shines.
Look up Monkey Shines. It might come back to me.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up. Is because I went through a phase where like,
Hellraiser?
I watched a horror movie and made it through, and then I was like, I can do it. And then all I wanted to watch was horror.
oh my god.
movies.
I meant to
I did
tell
that
you.
too.
Yeah.
What's Monkey Shines though? That's
I was like, I
crazy
can
looking.
do it.
Yeah, this
like,
is kind of personal, but I remember you told me about the voices, and I want to talk to you about that.
Oh.
But we can do that off the pod, though. Yeah, 'cause
No, we'll talk about the
we already
voices,
talked about that.
But show
too.
the Monkey Shines cover.
Give me like a taste.
It was crazy. That's
Kev,
crazy.
can you show the
crazy
Monkey
I
movie.
Shines
liked it.
cover?
Oh yeah, I want to see
I
this.
liked it.
It was a crazy movie, man.
No,
Tommy
Crazy
Knockers.
movie.
Tommy Knockers is a.
And it was kind of believable too.
Body
It's like, that could
Snatchers is what
definitely
I'm
happen.
thinking of.
That was one of your. I'm not going to text back this time. Ones.
Yeah, I just sometimes I forget like
No,
where
I do
it was
that
coming
to
from.
I do that
Yeah.
to everyone else, and then when someone does it to me, I'm like, the no.
Damn, there was some movie where it was like the cover was really, really scary.
Langoliers.
A lot of Hellraisers, I remember, just because the Pinhead guy. Yeah.
Did you show the Monkey
Everyone
Shines?
I did. I showed it. They
didn't
showed
see it.
Yes, they did. They just didn't acknowledge it. It was on the screen.
I didn't see it,
I'll
yeah.
show it in a second, but this is taking me to a different place, and I need you to see something.
We got to go where Mike's place is.
You do. You need to. This is disturbing. This always disturbed
Disturb
me.
the band.
That is disturbing. This artwork always fucked with me.
It is weird.
That's
yeah.
rough.
I remember that. I remember
That's
that.
rough.
So there was also an art.
What
Invasion
is
of the
that?
Body Snatchers had some different art that I swear was that. And don't worry, you guys didn't notice it earlier.
Oh,
It was
Oh, that brings.
Do you
something
remember
back.
watching
Is that old?
That brings
I feel like
something
I've seen
back.
that recently.
I
Monkey
never saw that.
Shines.
I never saw that.
Me
but
neither, but walking down the horror aisle, that was one that was
That cover
there.
brings something back.
Can I read the synopsis so we can all just finally know what happens in this movie?
At first, I would just go down the horror aisle because you could always see almost a boob.
Yeah. On the
I'd be
back.
like-
and on the back sometimes almost.
My mom
yeah.
would let me rent whatever I wanted. I remember one time I read like Cheerleader Massacre, and I got it home, watched it, jerked off to it, and then I returned. My mom realized later, she was like, "Hey, next time, let's not rent like Cheerleader Massacre."
Here's what I was going to bring up, Kevin. We are brothers.
Yeah.
We've never talked about sex or anything sex wise.
No.
What was your jerk off routine at the house?
That's rules.
I have no idea what yours was.
Just standard bathroom stuff, just whatever.
Y'all
Shower
had,
on the
y'all had
toilet.
enough bathrooms.
I
on the
never
toilet, yeah.
see like I feel like we're close and we were close growing up, but we never were like, "Hey man, tits," or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That sucks.
Like never.
Uh-huh.
It does kind of looking back on it.
I feel like it's pretty classy.
Yeah,
classy.
we were
It's
classy. No, Kevin,
yeah.
Kevin, I'm with you though.
Yeah,
I'm with you though.
I can see both views of that. That kind of sucks,
to
but
me,
also
it's
classic.
just a little low brow. It's like, oh, any goat can do that.
That's what we
Let's
were.
talk
That's
about
what we
it.
were
Yeah.
thinking.
Try growing up with a little
That's-
sister. You can't be leaving cum around. You got to in the toilet, clean shot, flush it, no cum.
Yeah, you got to get right in the middle of the
That would
bowl.
suck.
But like, did you have? Okay, so now I remember why I asked. Did you have a go-to? Did you have anything queued up?
Oh, I mean,
a VHS. like,
Mom
or-
caught me on the computer once.
I don't
yeah.
think I
In the sunroom?
man.
Yeah.
Yo,
man.
everyone can see you in there.
In the-
Somehow, dude, that sunroom
in the
was
computer room.
treacherous.
And where
they
was
walk right into there.
the concept of a computer room came up recently? I think it was on a pod.
Yep.
Was it on ours?
I
said that?
Yes, it was.
That's a funny 90s thing. In the computer room.
Yeah, we had to have a whole.
And she literally caught me watching black porn.
Hell yeah.
Like
Really?
like the holy
No,
like,
Wait,
like-
was it your first porn thing, and that you were like, "Now I need all black chicks all the time"?
That's what I think. It could have been something like that. Yeah. But do you remember these classic black porn stars? It was like Jada Fire.
I don't remember.
And
Yes!
like
I don't know.
Pinky.
No.
Like it was
Hey.
just, and it was a legit pop up too. It was a legit pop up.
Wow, Kev has been
yeah.
into what he's into for forever.
Yeah, no, but do you think that
Yeah.
could be a thing? That like your
It
first
could have
porn,
been.
first
It could have
porn
been.
you saw was
yeah,
black?
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But it's not like
My first porn
think
I saw was
they're
mom porn.
all beautiful. You know what I mean?
No, it's like
Obviously.
you're foaming at the mouth. I gotta have a black chick right here, right now.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it was the legit pop up, and I remember Mom was like, "Man, you know, this has ruined a lot of people's lives." And
What,
stuff
black
like
girls?
I got Tory Black's butthole in a fleshlight. That's all I gotta say. I feel
Wait,
you,
no,
bro.
I'm sorry, Mike.
I thought you had to pull it up.
No,
See-
we don't have to. We can move on.
She addressed
No,
it.
we're not moving on.
Yeah.
She called you and addressed it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
I got not caught, but we've told the story on here, so I'm not gonna tell it again.
I know. Can I say it's my favorite thing
quote.
to say? Petite teens
Fucking
fucking
Oh
themselves.
my God! Yeah, have you heard that story?
No.
Oh, right.
didn't
I'll
watch.
send you the episode. It must have been a while. What episode do you think that was?
Dude, I
Like
think-
Early.
20 episodes ago or something?
No,
Early.
that's a lost episode.
What season?
Oh, really? You think
That's a pre-app.
Is that a pre-app? Maybe that's why.
I was letting all my eggs out in those pre-eps, dude.
That was a good.
It was
shit.
good. It was pretty much me coming to confessional.
But dude, I remember I used to watch TV with my mom. Every Monday night we would watch the Monday night sitcoms. It was King of Queens, Yes Dear, Everybody Loves Raymond, all that shit. I'd watch every night. And then one night my dad was in the
Computer room.
computer room, and I heard,
and you heard.
and my mom was
Wow.
like, "What's he doing back there?" And
Oh
I
my
recognized
God.
those.
He was just watching it, not dick in hand, though. That's
No.
the weirdest thing to me.
No. He had found my stash. I recognized the.
The specific ones.
How did he
Yes.
find your stash?
I thought I was being sneaky, like hiding them in like documents.
Oh, wow.
No
Download
way.
Wow.
That takes a lot of
Stuff.
balls, man.
You
Holy
have to make
fuck.
a literal, like, 80 folder thing where you know that it's everything, every folder
I
you
did
click,
that,
there's
man.
another 2 folders. And you have to
Exactly.
know.
How
you have
deep
to
did you
know-
go? How deep did you
Not
go?
deep enough, dude. Papa found that shit, dude. Papa found
He's
it,
like,
dude.
wait, what's this say? Red pill, blue pill? Oh, green pill, blue pill, blue
was
pill,
Oh,
yellow
this
pill?
is way above my pay grade.
You can
dude.
find it, though, if you keep
I
looking.
actually had them embedded in a document.
Once you know you're onto something suspicious, though, you keep digging until
No, they
you
were
find
all embedded in a document. I had them hidden really well.
embedded.
I had learned how to embed pictures and video into a document file.
Can you
encrypted
imagine going this far to trick mom and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It was
It's
like,
worth it.
That
You
would
could
work.
you could put it on the desktop.
Dude, if you could save yourself all that embarrassment, it might be like you might be able to look your parents in the eye a little more.
But my mom heard those. My mom heard those moans while we were watching, like Yes Dear or whatever. And she went
That's
back there and yelled at
hilarious,
my dad,
dude.
like, "What are you watching?" And he was like,
Jack's porn.
You don't want to know.
Here's a kind of a weird computer room story. Do you remember that picture used to be on the desktop background of you making your 1,000th
Yeah,
point?
yeah.
Your 1,000th. Man, I can't say 1,000.
You did what I
How
did.
can you say
"You nailed
1,000?
it, dude. You nailed it. You
Thousandth.
nailed it, bro, dude. I heard it.
It
right
was
the first
harder
time.
than I thought.
1,000.
I said it with
Okay,
my eyes
now I'm in the groove.
pre-rolled.
1,000th. You made your 1,000th? I can't do it. Point.
You nailed it the first
You
time.
got
And it was the desktop background, and I took like all day one day. I put it into Microsoft Paint, and little by little, pixel by pixel, I took off your number off your jersey, and I just saw how long it would take the family to notice, and it took y'all like 2 months.
That's
And then all of a sudden, like mom was like, "Your number's not on your jersey. You wore a numberless jersey," and it was just like this great little innocent prank that I did
don't-
on the
You
family.
told me you told this before.
Have I really?
That
Yeah.
doesn't even ring a bell at all.
And I did it in Microsoft Paint because you know how you can get the fill
pixel.
bucket, get the exact coloring, and then put it as like a pencil, and then like dot by dot, I covered up his number.
Dude, Kevin was always prolific at those computer tasks in computer class. They
certain
made us
editing, certain
Photoshop
editings. Yeah.
some heavenly scene, and you did
Oh my
like
God.
the heavens coming down to earth. And
The Photoshop class in school was funny.
He
Yeah.
killed it. I wish you had that. If you had that
In
file,
high school?
I think about it all
and
the time.
me and you pushed the envelope in computer classes.
We were in the back row. We did bad stuff.
In all our computer classes together, we always pushed the envelope. That's
Dude,
true.
Now you just triggered a story. One time, I remember getting, I don't know how I did it, but on Google search, you could get okay, so what you would do is find ways to type things like honey drip or something. And a picture of just like we're looking at Michael Jordan right now, you see this? Little previews would come up and you could get a glimpse without clicking and without forming a history of doing anything bad, because you can just use Google search that doesn't go in your history, and you're not typing pussy pics. But one time,
You're not?
no, you're typing. I typed in honey drip one. I am. You pussy.
In
No.
computer class, right?
Yeah,
I
me and
remember
Kevin
this.
sitting
I
next to each
remember
other,
this. Yeah,
not
yeah.
even knowing what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Teachers walking around, not even knowing what she's looking
Literally,
at.
yeah,
And it was
yeah.
a pussy with honey on it.
It was a
A
completely
shaved pussy.
a tight shot on a pussy with honey dripping all over it.
Taking
And
it
we
at
had
an
no
angle.
idea what we were even looking at.
Wait.
taken at an angle. So I'm like,
little more detail.
Yeah,
legs pushed together.
pussy,
Tight
Jack.
pussy.
legs pushed together, so it looked like some sort of weird triangle thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew what it was.
It was
And,
funny.
and not even us.
Man.
We didn't realize till after the fact. We're like,
That was wild.
we're looking at a pussy. We're looking at a pussy.
What was the first thing you typed into a search engine?
Petite teens fucking themselves.
Oh, I remember my
Oh
first.
yeah, that was the whole story you were
Not
telling.
the first thing, but
My first
Really
experience
soon
with
after.
porn, I was with Ryan Mariner at his house. His TV was a computer. First guy to ever have it. It was like the 90s. It was
Bro
great.
had Web TV. Remember Web TV?
And
Type-
we
type Web TV.
we found out that literally anything is a website. You can type in anything and there is a website for it. We thought that was so funny. So we typed in stinkytoes.com. Huge porn site. It was a foot with a humongous black cock draped over it. And we
We're
were
learning
like,
more and more about where all this comes from.
dude, that's weird too.
he had web TV.
But then the next picture was two white girls and they were holding each other's boobs. I'll never forget.
Can we look at stinkytoes.com real quick without you showing me? I have it pulled
I
up.
was gonna say Web TV.
That'd be crazy right there, man. If it was still the same thing.
Can
But
I
yeah.
like smoke those scraps?
You don't have to. You
Hit up the scraps.
don't have
Get
to.
them scraps, baby boy.
Smelly
What's up
feet.
with scrap?
No, yeah, it's not.
I
the same
saw him
anymore.
at the beer festival.
I saw him at the
and,
mall.
You know, I've
Yep.
seen him twice walking down the side of the road and him yelling out of his car. Twice.
Oh, you walking inside?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, guy, nice. Yeah, he would definitely. Man, so he recognizes you like that?
Yeah, yeah. He's
Okay.
like he's always been like so cool to me.
He is. Yeah, he can be really, really nice, man.
wants-
He's so nice.
Just give him that.
You want scraps?
Yeah, scraps
That's-
is probably
that's
about the exact right amount.
I like scrap sometimes. Hey, where's scrap?
I saw him at the beer festival last time I saw him.
What were we talking
Does
about?
he do
before
karate?
this?
Probably some
pull up,
form.
Mike?
Ryan Mariner had MSN TV. He had cable. He had web TV.
You're probably
you could
right.
Get
Yeah,
that
damn.
porn going.
You remember Web TV?
No, but he probably had that. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if I told this story on here before, but if you wanted to talk about early jerk off days, I got a
I'd love to
PSP.
talk about early jerk off days.
I mean, I think I fabricated a whole plan to be able to look at porn as soon as Wi-Fi was around, and I realized my neighbor had Wi-Fi. I did want to play
Go on.
God of War on PSP and play PSP and have a PSP because it was hot at the time, but I also knew it had a web browser.
Oh.
I also knew you could put an SD card in that bitch and actually save photos from the web. In the hot summer heat after my birthday, when my parents would be at work or whatever, and I was home for the summer, I would go to the edge of the yard where I could pick up Wi-Fi.
my
Sometimes all the way up to my neighbor's house, to like looking like bricks in the face at their window, getting enough Wi-Fi. And looking at porn on the internet
is crazy,
in an outside yard and just getting the pictures downloaded
Hell
to the
yeah.
thing. And just
Dude,
getting back
think
inside
about
and getting the
that.
job done. Once I had like
Would
a
you pick
good,
the one wall of their house that had like no windows or something? Or?
it's not like I was walking around their house with the thing, but I knew that the signal would
fun.
pick up at the corner of my house room, the room in the corner of my house.
Mm-hmm.
And so outside of the house, it was stronger, not strong enough to like load the page quick and like navigate in a porn page with like pop-ups and shit on a
Oh,
PSP
yeah.
where your only mouse is, and it's not touchscreen, you're using a joystick mouse that has like,
You were straight into internet porn. You were never a magazine boy or nothing.
no, magazines started it off at like Zach Timmons, like sleepovers, and like Zach Timmons, like
Oh my God.
we would go play airsoft like at 15 or
Why are you just
16.
straight up name dropping folks?
Yeah,
It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
It's the truth, though. You're right. My first experience with porn was at Zach Timmons'
If
birthday
I listen to
party.
these
Magazines.
Y'all had
Magazines.
friend porn stuff?
No, it was-
I
no.
never had a friend porn
He had a
thing.
sick,
Wow.
perverted
I never had
grandfather.
a friend porn thing ever once.
Not
There was
sick,
a porn
perverted. He's just an
stash
old
that
man.
we came across, and it was wild.
It was
Yeah.
everywhere in this workshop. It was like a 3-bay garage with like an attached office with like an
You're right. It wasn't
attached
even hidden.
workspace.
There was just like porn sections of the workshop. Yeah.
His family had money. I don't know what exactly they did.
It's not like it was anything too terrible. It's not like it was a real demented.
No,
but
I
he
saw
had-
my
he had
first,
porn
like-
mags. He was an old man with porn mags. You know.
No, I've told my porn story where I first saw it at Pop Pop's house, where I was looking in the back of these dirty magazines and seeing like the yellow pages of porn magazines, which was like you can call and talk to a hot she-male, is what it said.
Hell
And
yeah.
this,
Back in the 90s.
it was a nice, tall, tan person
Nice, tall.
with big old titties and a giant, hairy old cock, and they were like really tan.
And that's back then, man.
Show the face they made again. Mark.
They look like Serena Williams are like one of those.
I don't think I've
tennis
ever
players.
held a porn magazine in my hand.
Wow.
Come
I
on,
don't
dude.
think I'm serious. I don't think I ever.
You didn't
I
turn
ever have.
18 and buy a freshie? They cost like $15. Like
It was
Never.
like it was HBO after like 11.
Yep.
yeah,
Skinemax.
softcore.
We had the Skinemax.
It was HBO after 11:30 and like
Softcore?
whatever
Dude,
we had
we-
Showtime or Cinemax.
We found porn and we hid them in this tree line, but behind Tom Brown.
Oh yeah, you did
Rookie League.
tell it though. But I
Why
do
are you always
remember
dropping
this.
names?
Yeah.
Tom Brown, come on, man.
He was a pack.
Tom Brown is a.
Tom Brown's a
Super
legend.
Bowl
Tom
champ.
Brown's a
Yeah,
legend.
yeah. He used to play in the NFL, Michael.
I know you've
Super
told me the
Bowl
Tom Brown
goddamn
stories. He lives locally, and he's
But we
teaching
just
the youth.
got caught looking at porn in the trees behind his house. We were so engrossed
By
in
Tom
this
Brown,
porn
right?
mag. Yeah, we were
He
so
got caught by Tom Brown watching porn.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
We were so
Yeah.
engrossed in this mag.
I mean, I've been caught before, but not by Tom.
And we looked. We didn't notice Tom Brown was walking up to us. No, he was like 2 feet away because we were so engrossed.
He's
in
like,
this mag.
put your dicks away.
And he we were just we were laying like on our tummies with our legs kicking up behind us like looking at porno magazines.
And your boners are into the ground
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
not showing.
It was, oh, you want me to name names?
No, I'm not
Yes,
asking you to, but you
yes,
can.
It was me, Matt Smith, and Andrew Cupp,
I know them. I know them both.
all looking at this porn.
It's funny how
Yeah,
you
Matt
just
Smith
never.
sounds fake, right?
Huh?
Matt Smith sounds
It does,
fake,
but I
doesn't it?
remember him.
No, I know Matt Smith. I fucked his wife.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That is hot, dude.
Yeah.
Shit. That was a different sample.
He had all the talent. No, Matt Smith from Salisbury Christian School?
Yeah, you fucked his wife.
It's funny how you never forget a name.
What's his wife's name?
Yeah.
Crystal Andre. Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
That's the most badass shit that I've ever
That's the
heard.
best shit I've ever heard on here.
It was
Good,
way
yeah.
before, like, she met him.
Oh, yeah, they didn't know each other.
It wasn't anything like
Oh,
that.
yeah, it
There's
wasn't anything
no,
like
there's
that.
no fixing the fact that you fucked his wife.
No one watches this. I'm the only one who watches it.
No, nothing
I don't
happened,
give a shit.
dude.
You're
You
fired.
she was single, you were single.
Freedom
you had
of
sex with
speech.
her.
It was Ocean City days.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That guy's a fucking loser. I don't like him anyway. But yeah, we looked at porn together in the woods. We got caught looking at magazines by Tom Brown himself.
Yeah.
One time,
Busted.
Wow.
Jack's story of him being dicks in the dirt with his buddies in the park and Tom Brown catching him and his boners being into the earth because he's tummy down, feet up.
They were tripoding it. Yeah.
We had a laptop around this size. 3 of us boys laying in the same formation, watching.
You had a laptop.
Amy Reed.
Yeah, how
porn.
old are you?
That's
a laptop
crazy.
wasn't a laptop.
No, we
wasn't-
were old enough.
When I was looking at what I'm saying was when I was looking at this porn magazine in the woods, a laptop was something I couldn't have even fathomed
That's-
Yeah.
existing.
It's a hack.
So you didn't have a boner yet at all.
No, it was hard as a rock, bro.
So you were like 9 with a rock? Because I had the
I don't
laptop at like 13.
Bricked up.
My buddy was rich. He had a laptop.
That is 4 years.
He had a. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, either way, you're right. Maybe my age is messed up. Whatever. We were watching porn together.
That's the bottom line, brother.
Bottom line. Do you remember? Do you remember Amy?
I like that. You're like, fuck it. We were watching porn together. Go on.
We were. It was yesterday. No. And do you remember Amy Reed? So hot.
Oh no! If you like,
Come
Are you
farters.
saying Amy?
Amy Reed.
Okay, I was about to say.
No.
if you like professional porn, you're gay. Like if you're like sitting there like,
You,
oh,
no,
fanboy
if you're like
over-
you
I
don't
like-
phase out of it by like 20, you're gay.
What do you mean?
You're allowed to know
If
it.
you
man.
type in Pamela Anderson porn
Oh,
or whatever
no,
the
no, no.
mainstream.
and now if you're like, I'm gonna go jerk off right now, and you walk with your laptop under your arm,
I let
and you go in the room, you sit down, and you're like, brazzers. That's gay.
I let Pornhub decide for me what I want. What I'm
That's
jerking
borderline
off to
gay,
that
dude.
day.
I let the pop-ups decide. I like the pop-up.
coolest way to do it.
You need to
You,
get more
you go
niche.
on there,
need
you
to know-
scroll like 3 times, and you're
Ooh.
like, I'm all right.
That's gay.
Oh no, I think that's the raddest.
So
way.
what's the straightest way to watch porn?
The straightest way to watch
What's
porn is get like really deep into a certain niche and then search that
It's really deep into a niche.
Okay.
and like mom. Not stepmom specifically. I do
Yeah.
not want stepmom. I want mom.
It's like 3 paragraphs.
yeah.
do not show my laptop screen. That's not. That is. I'm just saying. Don't do it. I'm looking stuff up.
Oh my.
Amy
You don't do
Reed.
that,
She was a
Jack.
German porn star. She was like one of the last dying. Okay, you can show this picture.
German porn
You
star,
can
is that-
see from her face. She was like last of a dying breed.
That's a
We
whole
watched
show.
her on Cum Farters. She got cummed in the ass by like 9 guys dressed as cops,
I almost threw up.
and then she farted it onto a white leather couch, and then she slurped it up.
We're on the second half of the show right now.
We're in the
dark
overtime,
right
my
now.
friend. We're in
after dark.
overtime.
God damn.
This motherfucking cum out of her, like on the white leather couch, was. I'm sorry to say this is gross. It was not. It was yellow cum at this point. Getting slurped off a white leather couch by Amy Reed. If you look up Amy Reed cum farters, I'm sure you'll find it. And I'm also sure that someone's gonna Google that tonight.
Oh my God.
Probably Jack.
Jack right now. And
He's in the bathroom jerking one real quick. Oh, cum farters. Oh, it's Amy Reed.
Not
Ah.
a cum farters reference. Yeah, you went right to the bathroom after the cum farters reference.
But I will say, you can show my screen now. I searched her and she came up on IMDb. And I think that these pictures do add up. And I think that she's actually been in some shitty like C-list, B-list, F-list movies.
Hey,
And maybe reinvent is
wait. That is who's that?
that's Reba McEntire.
That's Reba.
No, I
That's
know,
who
but
the
she's
fuck
in.
that-
She plays this in the. She plays. Oh, hang on! I just had the full cast
that.
and crew.
Can we look up highest grossing porn
She
star?
plays Dottie in The Hammer.
Ooh.
And I don't mean like gross shit.
I
like
will.
cum
I'll look that
farts.
up in a
The
second.
grossest porn star. .com.
Remember Jenna Jameson
Yeah,
when she was like
she's
the big
the
name?
name. She's the name.
She's the first like porn star, I guess. That got
I can't say I've
famous.
ever watched her have sex ever.
Did you ever watch her on
once.
cum farters?
Amy Reed is Dottie. Dude, okay, so she's actually in some movies nowadays.
The Hammer.
If we can find The Hammer and watch it.
So Reba's in a horror movie.
We're not talking about Reba. We're talking about Amy Reed,
I
the
know, but
washed up
Reba.
90s porn star who is now she's made herself as an actor with Reba.
You know, Reba's a
plays
host on
waiter.
The Voice now.
Why are you looking at me like that, motherfucker? It's Waiter. She plays Waiter.
If we don't start talking about Reba pretty quick.
I'm
Okay,
Reba.
Reba. She's hot. She's sexy. She's in the Little Rascals.
Single mom
They
works
think
2
that
jobs.
Let's give them
T.J. Fisher is a race car driver, right? They think the whole movie that T.J. Ferguson, and then she takes her mask off at the end of the movie. She takes her helmet off, and the Little Rascals realize, it's
I
Reba
actually do remember that.
I have to
McEntire.
rewatch
That brought
whole
it
movie.
back. That brought it back.
Come on, Hey,
what's
Reba reveal
I don't really remember.
Little
I
Rascals.
remember like a few parts of that movie.
That's a VHS one
Dude,
that I remember.
What's going on right now, dude?
Oh, it's crazy.
Pay attention.
Reba?
It's a whole.
You wanted
Somehow
Reba,
we don't
you're
wanna
getting
Reba.
involved.
Yeah, we're snaking around on different
You
topics
don't wanna
here,
get
but now we're on
involved, Jack.
Reba.
I love Reba. She's a single mom.
Remember
works
Keenan
2
Thompson on
jobs.
SNL? I'm Reba. That was
No.
that was one of his characters. He played Reba McEntire.
That's pretty funny.
Yikes. Yikes.
This is just this over.
Oh
and
my
over
god!
again.
So that is she was.
He's
in-
upset because he thought she was a man.
What was his name? Bucky, Buster.
Buckwheat.
Buck.
No.
Nope,
That's the
him though. Stanky.
Stymie.
Spanky. That's
Spanky.
Spanky.
Hey, what's the black
Spanky.
one's name?
Is who? What's Stymie?
What was the black
That's
one's name?
something. Buckwheat. The
oh,
black
Tay.
one is buckwheat.
That's Buckwheat.
Whoopi Goldberg's son in that movie is
Oh,
Buckwheat.
Tay.
So
Wait.
there's buckwheat and alfalfa. Those are both horse
Alfalfa
food, right?
is.
That's both horse food, right?
Oh my God, they are named after. Hang on, are the little
I just made that connection.
rascals named after
Horse food.
agriculture? Because they're Spanky's name and how it came to be. Probably most of you heard this. I just found it out. For years, I believed the story. Little George McFarlane got the name Spanky from his mother, warning him if he misbehaved on the set, he'd get spanked. That's not cool. I've just discovered an alternative story which suggests Spanky
going on
was,
right now?
and even at the time, an archaic slang
We're-
term
we're
for
on
a
Little
bright,
Rascals now.
precocious.
We're all
No, that's-
about Little Rascals.
It's about a bright, precocious kid.
Spanky?
Yeah.
It's about getting.
He's like the main character, I would say.
He is.
No, Alfalfa to me is the main character.
He's not. He's a speck. He's a speck.
Who's the main character?
I don't care about any of these guys.
You never watched Little Rascals?
No, you're
Nah, they're not Ravens.
There was
players.
the. Who's your favorite player?
Kick the guy.
Come
Yeah,
on,
that-
no.
The best one.
I want. Who's your favorite player?
That guy that catches the thing.
Oh, the
Oh,
catcher?
don't do the cool. I don't like sports because I'm too cool
I
to like
seriously
sports.
can't. I can't name you any guy.
You can't name one guy.
But I bleed purple and black. It doesn't matter,
yeah.
dude. If you cut my arm,
But you
I
know
bleed purple
Lamar
and black.
Jackson. You do know Lamar
I was
Jackson.
hoping
Just
you
need to
knew
be prompted,
one
right?
one guy.
I'm not gonna lie.
One random
I
guy.
seriously could not name
Yeah,
you one
yeah.
guy. I swear to
I
God.
can name you Lamar Jackson.
I know that Troy's brother got made fun of for wearing the Kickers jersey.
Oh, really? He's great though. Justin
That's
Tucker.
kind of
That guy's cool.
Yeah,
that guy's
Tucker's
cool.
great.
Tucker.
I
I like
great.
him.
He's the best kicker in the history of the game.
by far.
But no, they were
He's
making fun of
just-
him for wearing the Kickers jersey when we were like going there, and then I saw like 100 people wearing that jersey.
Yeah. Oh no, he's popular.
That's cool. A kicker jersey.
And his Royal Farms deal is not a deal at all, though. I'll say that.
What do you mean?
He's got the Tucker chicken strip deal at Royal Farms, and it's like you can get 5 chicken strips and a
For
fry
$33.
for $19.99. It's like
No, that's a crazy not deal. Deals have to be
Not a
under
deal.
$8 to be a deal.
Yeah.
Tucker.
Hey, I got some breaking news from Eastern Shore Undercover. Hopefully it's not this house. Man with a machete trying to get inside a residence. Salisbury police are responding to Light Street, for a black male with a machete throwing bricks at a house
God,
and
got
attempting to
bricks,
get
too?
inside with a machete.
He don't just got a machete. He's got bricks.
You throw the machete into the side of the door,
man, he's just
and
not
you
black.
cram it open like it was your credit card.
Brick kid.
Probably some
Hey,
cocaine.
kids, suck brick.
Oh my God, suck
kid.
brick kid.
I can't wait for it to be December and watch. It's
almost that time of year.
I love.
Is that Home Alone?
Yep.
I love Home
Suck
Alone.
brick.
No, I'm seriously. I'm putting my Christmas lights up this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm diving straight into it.
Do it.
I don't support that.
You don't? You think I should wait till after Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah. It's like you gotta wait. It's the best. I love Christmas.
You leave them up
lights.
till January 31st is when you take them down, though. Because
No.
Christmas is not a day, it's a time period. So it starts the 25th and it ends like,
No.
we'll say it really ends like the 15th of January.
No. You take your Christmas lights down after Christmas because Christmas is over. That's
You-
why I want them up now.
You got a pumpkin on your step?
You get at least till New Year's.
Dude, no. I took
You at
my.
least get till New
Okay.
Year's.
Yeah.
I took my pumpkin
Still got
in.
one on mine.
Dude, I was handing out candy.
You go around your neighborhood and smash everyone's
No, I was
Halloween
I was-
decorations as
I
soon
was
as
handing out candy until 8 p.m. And when I stopped handing out candy at 8 p.m., I brought in the Halloween decorations at 8 p.m.
And that way,
on
any
Halloween.
my
late stragglers will be
God.
like,
Oh my
oh, he
God.
shut down Halloween already.
Well, Delmar has times. Dude, my street was insane. I handed out a lot of candy.
Whoa.
Did anyone think
You see my street, right? It's,
Yeah.
It's pure Americana. It's like where you want
And I
it.
heard that you had a great Halloween.
It was awesome.
Yeah, he lives across the street from a baseball field skate park.
Yeah.
It's perfect Americana.
Dude, no
everyone
joke.
decorates for Christmas.
Yeah, that's why I want to start decorating.
If you
early.
see that street on a snowy winter's day,
it's crazy.
where you can only get out if you have a Subaru, then you will enjoy it.
Mikey came and rescued me.
We had
Oh,
the most
nice.
snowy time, and then this last winter sucked cock. And this winter is supposed to be cold on the Farmer's Almanac.
Nice.
Yeah, 2 years ago, best winter ever.
I trust the
I was
almanac.
snowed in. Mikey came and rescued me.
He had a fire pit, a fire stove. Can you believe
And then
being
la-
by a fire stove after a
Remember last
snow?
year?
Oh, yeah, that's nice. I know.
Last year didn't snow a flake.
Yep.
Not a flake.
For real?
Did it not? I can't remember.
I was
did.
in Hagerstown.
It probably snowed a flake up there.
It's snowed a few flakes. I feel like.
Okay, so this year's Farmer's Almanac is warning of frosty, flaky, and slushy season in the Old Line State and their winter predictions for 2023 to 2024. After last year's mild winter, this year seems ready to reverse that trend. This is pretty much the equivalent of buying one of those psychic cards at the boardwalk to tell you what the weather's
But
going to be.
predicting for the state,
No, I
whole
trust
state of
the almanac.
Maryland is
How is that
retarded.
real?
Well, they just take years past.
And average it out.
On this day, did it rain or snow or whatever? I
But
think
for the
that's how
whole
they do
state
it.
of Maryland
Is
is
that the whole
retarded
thing?
because
I think so.
the Northwest is up in the mountains.
And we're in a
The Southeast is at the
Yeah.
sea.
And the
You can't
peninsula
predict
is
that.
its own thing. We get in the summertime. What happens? No, it's perfect, beautiful day, and then one cell of a tornado comes over Dorchester County and lifts up a fucking Grand Marquis at Hoppers one day in Salisbury.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Marquis.
Do you remember the footage of that?
Marquis.
It did. It picked up someone's Grand Marquis and went.
A Mercury.
It hovered for a second and fell back down.
Really?
Tornado.
Not a Ford. What's the Ford?
It's a Mercury.
What's the Ford?
Saw the mountain
That's
logo.
that's the cop car.
Crown Vic.
Crown Vic.
Grand Marquis, Crown Vic.
Grand
They have the same
Marquis.
shape.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Lincoln Town Car.
I was thinking Mercury Mountaineer, which is the Ford. What's that Ford car that was rolling over for a while? Ford Escape.
Taurus.
Oh, yeah. A lot of SUVs do that, yeah.
God rest their soul. They don't make minivans anymore.
Really?
Yeah, they do. Honda Odyssey.
Try getting a Toyota Sienna or Honda Odyssey.
Chrysler or something.
They're like
They got
60
one.
grand, but they make them.
Dude.
Here's a 2019 for 27.
Exactly. 2019.
There'll be a time in the future where that comes back in style just because people are like, remember these stupid things?
I'm
They're not
thinking- No,
stupid.
no. They're not stupid. They're practical.
Vehicles
Yeah,
don't
they
seem
are.
to come back.
And they're
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
nice, smooth driving cars, Spans. Look at this thing. This is 51 grand. It's a 2024 Honda Odyssey. What's wrong?
I need a new car right now, and I have a Honda Element.
I
okay?
just feel like you can make something that has all the same features as that looks sick.
You can make
No,
looks
you
sick.
need.
You know
no,
what I
that
mean?
does look sick.
That
That's what
looks
you need.
dumb.
Get
Like-
that in black, and that
like,
looks
just-
sick. It's a killer
It
whale.
just hits you like dumb. Like
Try to
that's dumb.
rethink your mentality of it because it took me a while, but
It's practical.
But they can make it boxy and call it an SUV, and then you're like,
you don't want that boxy. It's too big to be boxy. It's going to not be smooth and when you drive it.
They're trying. The Odyssey's.
I need a new car in my Element right now. And here's what I'm looking for. It's like 4 feet off the ground to put shit into it. Super low to the ground. And it has 21 cubic feet of storage.
You're not going to get something better.
I know. And like my mom has a
For that.
4Runner, has a ton of storage. But if you want to load something into it, it's like 5.5 feet off the ground to get anything into it. You need something practical. So what I'm looking at is PT Cruiser.
Oh my God,
What?
a PT Cruiser.
I'm gonna be PT Cruising, I think.
Are those 2023? Are those current?
No, I'm looking for.
Okay.
I want to get an
there's
old one.
No way.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude,
Wonder if
imagine if
that
I
would
pull
run
up in the drop top PT Cruise, dude.
What car manufacturer is that?
Chrysler.
Okay, it's like PT. I don't even know.
Little Chrysler PT Cruise.
That could stand for literally anything.
I pull up PT Cruising, drop top. They have a convertible, you know. Right?
Oh yeah, I remember those. Get some wood paneling on the side.
I pull up PT Cruising, drop top. You know, I think that would fit me.
Yeah. Does anyone know what PT stands for? We don't, right?
A
Nobody.
part-time.
Mike,
Don't
part-time
part-time cruising.
Because, yeah, you're not forever. Who's full-time?
He's a full-time.
No
if
one's
you're a
full-time
full-time
cruising.
cruiser, you know what you're riding on? Guess. You know what?
Rolling
Borrowed
on
time?
20s.
Harley Davidson.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I found out today. I found out today what LL meant. On the
Bean?
LL Cool J.
Oh.
I had never known. You probably
Ladies
know.
love.
Yeah, ladies love. I had no idea.
Ladies love
cool-
Bean?
Ladies
LL
love Cool J.
LL Bean?
Ladies love Cool James.
Ladies love Bean. Yeah.
I've seen LL Cool J live, and he
Yeah.
had that on the stage. Hey, ladies love Cool J.
Oh my God. Yeah. I had no idea. It stands for ladies love.
Yeah. I knew that from a VH1 show, which you brought up last week.
Pop-up
I think,
video
on
or
the
something?
show. No, it was one of these
video.
VH1 review shows.
Yeah.
That's where I learned that.
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea before?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
LL Cool J
dude.
was in that.
That's
Absolutely.
a great one to watch on TV, talking about watching movies.
Yeah,
on
you
TV.
were just talking. That's exactly. I saw that
Yeah.
on.
That's
TV.
a great
That's a
one.
TV
That's a
movie.
great movie to watch on TV. It seriously is. That one will suck you in.
Which one?
Yo, speaking of
Deep
Matt
Blue Sea.
Smith, the guy whose wife you fucked.
Yeah.
I watched that movie with him one time, and my mom called. His mom was like, "Hey, can he watch this? It's R-rated."
Let's talk
She said,
about
yeah.
that
We had
artwork.
such wholesome parents. We all grew up with.
Yeah,
such
I know.
wholesome
Isn't that funny?
parents.
My mom had to call
Man,
his
that
mom.
artwork
and
is
ask-
shitty.
that.
That's a shitty Photoshop right there. But
No,
what-
it's huge. It's that artwork
No, that's
is
it.
scary.
That's it. That's the cover.
That's a scary movie
If it
cover.
comes on Netflix, it'll look exactly
Thomas
like
Jane,
that.
LL Cool J, Michael Rappaport, Stellan
Rappaport
Skarsgård,
is
and
in
Samuel
there.
L. Jackson.
Rappaport.
and a Skarsgård.
Have you seen
Skarsgård.
this?
Oh yeah.
Stellan, their
I like this movie.
Skarsgård's
Fun. It's
father.
really fun.
One of the best jump surprise scenes in movie history.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Which part? Oh yeah.
He's making a speech that it seems like they're gonna rally behind, and he just dies all of a sudden. Yeah.
Do you? I feel
Is
like
it a
as
good movie
kid-
though?
No,
I was
no,
too young to
definitely not.
assess a good movie, but I thought it was good.
I
haven't
enjoyed
seen
it.
Kev.
What, you watched it?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you believe
Yep.
that Stellan
Email that.
Skarsgård's in that movie, and that is the It guy's dad, and that's just how Hollywood is?
Those Skarsgårds? There's a lot of Skarsgårds.
If your dad was an actor, you have to be one. Except for unless you're
should
Tom
let-
Hanks' son, then you're just a reggae
yeah, a
star.
lot of nepotism.
It's
that
it's
what's
so lame how the same guy gets to fuck all these guys that make them famous. They should pass them around.
Yeah.
I think they
I'll
pass
fuck
him
a
around.
Skarsgård.
They'll pass him around.
Can you
a little
imagine
bit.
being Kevin Spacey and getting to fuck Brendan Fraser?
Is that what happened?
No, someone did though. Whoever was on The Mummy, the director of The Mummy, fucked Brendan Fraser. And at the time, it wasn't a big deal.
Brendan Fraser?
And then
was the
Brendan
man.
Fraser just got fat and gay, and they're like,
Yes.
He's
"You're
not-
so
Now we like
good.
him.
You're
Now
fat
we
and
like him.
gay."
I've never seen that movie. You seen it?
He didn't get that fat for the
The
movie. He just
Whale?
was.
Oh, the
seen
whale.
it
Nah, I
either.
never saw it.
No, I
never
never
saw
saw
it.
it.
It's
But every-
sad. It's a sad movie.
I want
But
to
he's
not
fat and
seeing
gay.
it. Does he gay?
I haven't figured. he
Man,
was
do you
fat
know
and
that
gay.
Is he gay for pay?
I bet he's gay. I not seen the movie, but I bet right now he's gay.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Have you heard of the new Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? I heard that they canceled the movie and fired actors, and they're going to do it again in a more traditional way now. Have you heard about this?
Let's look into this.
Wait. So they were like, they can't be dwarves. She can't be Snow White. And
Well, yeah, they're doing like a woke Snow White, and they don't have dwarves. They're just like regular sized people, all the
Why?
different
Snow White,
races
the
and
70s.
stuff.
why?
And probably like a gay romance or something.
This is just like
yeah.
the thing where they can't have like Aunt Jemima. No black people can
yeah,
be
exactly.
around. It has to be-
And they took the Indian off her land. Yeah,
yeah.
the land of Lake Indian is
so
off.
now
It's just the land. The logo of Land of Lakes no longer has an Indian. It's just the
I
land.
gotta check that out.
But so now dwarves can't have any representation. So
Yeah.
now they don't exist.
And who's that guy who was in Game
I
of
don't
Thrones?
get this.
He was up in arms about it. The Game of Thrones dwarf.
Okay.
He was up in arms about
He's
it.
like, there should be 8 of
Peter
me.
Dinklage.
yeah. Dinklage. Yeah, Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage.
The best name for a dwarf ever.
Does this not sound counter?
Dinklage.
But does it not sound counterintuitive to like, okay, it's racist to have what's the syrup lady or Aunt
Jemima.
Jemima? Yeah, Aunt Jemima. So it's racist. So we take her off of the thing. Mm-hmm. But we have like Colonel Sanders still. You can just be a mascot if you're white.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Does that not sound counterintuitive?
A little bit. But I mean, some people were saying that she had like a chain on her ankle or something like that.
Who did?
But I don't know. I've heard of some crazy stuff trying to justify it.
Well, my main thing I'm upset about is I can't do that Land of Lakes thing. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that box thing where you take her knees?
That
and
was an old thing, right? That's like from the 90s, right? Where you make boobs out of it.
Yeah,
I love that.
My dad showed me that when I was probably like 10 years old.
Wow.
And I swear to God, I killed so many parties with that.
Yeah.
I busted you got Land of Lakes
Look at
butter. in
this
the
butter
front.
box, y'all. Oh my God.
I pulled the Land of Lakes butter titty trick out at parties probably 15 times. in my
There's
career.
got to be a representation visually on the internet.
You want to see a video about it?
I swear to God, I did this, and people.
She has one more treat for you.
I'm not kidding. I killed.
Yeah.
Killed. The whole place was losing their shit when I showed them this.
Oh my God, it's titties.
Yeah, no one had ever seen it before.
So you literally just cut out a square, cut out a hole, and
You
put it
cut
in
the
there.
knees from the backside. Mm-hmm. You take her knees from one side and put her
Damn, he's
knees.
got a razor blade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's holding the butter thing, right?
Yes, and you cut the butter box open like it's a flap.
Oh, the
And you
flap
take
is
her
essential.
and you take her knees from the other side and put it behind that flap.
And fold them
And then
up.
you open the flap and it looks like she's like, woo, my
Flashing
titties.
you.
Yeah. And
This is where it all comes together.
Dude, it's seriously at a party when I was in college.
It blows minds.
It killed, dude. Like I'm telling you, people,
He's cutting her out.
a whole room of people being like, "Oh my God!"
Here it comes, dude. Are you ready? Actually, he's probably just gonna keep working on it.
I remember thinking like, no one else's dad showed them this.
Oh, he's measuring.
My dad. Fuck, thank you, Dad. Shout out to my dad for showing me.
We got a
this,
final
dude.
reveal hopefully coming up here.
It's coming up soon. It's coming up soon.
Oh wow, he did it a different way than I did.
Look at this,
He just folded her
recipe.
knees from the one side to the bottom.
They got a
I took the
bomb-ass
knees-
recipe on the back too.
I took the knees from the other side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So no one knows any tricks have been done.
Here it comes, Greg. Are you ready? Eyes on the screen. Oh shit!
Oh my God!
You can make her flash your titties if you're smart and horny.
The Land of Lakes trick.
The Land of Lakes girl showing her tats. Titty knockers.
Dude, when my dad showed me that, I seriously could have. If my head exploded and I died right then, everything would have been alright.
Wait, that's the thing with
Yeah, that was a
real
thing.
packaging.
Yeah, you cut it.
You cut
out
her
the
knees out and put them behind her.
Oh, okay.
The box, and
Oldest trick in the book, basically.
Dude, shout out to my dad for showing me that, dude.
Shout out Pops. Damn, it's 10. What we got, guys? It's Mikey doing his thing.
What?
What do we got? You got anything else?
Oh, okay. Good night. Bye, I love you.
Wait, Greg just got back. I can't just do this. Nah.
Yeah.
I've done this a couple times.
I left for like 2 seconds.
You left for more than 2.
Oh.
You had to take a poo. It's okay. Poo shiesty. I was going to look up poo shiesty beats.
You got another freestyle in you? Man, the karaoke upstairs was so
Yeah,
iconic.
I enjoyed that.
Oh my
I really
God.
I
enjoyed
miss it.
that.
I think about it a lot.
Yeah, I regretted not doing that, dude.
I enjoyed that as a
because
fan.
I got Weezer in me, and then I was thinking me and Mike should have done that Spider-Man song.
Huh, what Spider-Man song?
that a hero can save
Oh my God, I love that song.
Not gonna stand here and wait.
Is that your musical fear
I'll
streak?
hold on to a wings of an
I want to go there. there. Fear Street is brilliant.
No, I'm sure it actually is.
I hold
I've
on
gotta see it.
to
Yeah, what band is that? What band is that?
That's
Seether.
Nickelback.
That's Nickelback.
Dude.
It is Nickelback.
It's Nickelback.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
it's Nickelback.
But it was
And
for
the-
a movie. Yeah.
they see that.
Heroes. Hero song.
It's Chad Kroger and Josie Scott.
Oh. So it's just Chad, like
Spider-Man soundtrack.
Chad Kroger
Hero
and Josie
featuring
Scott
Josie Scott. So it's Nickelback featuring Josie Scott.
from.
Seether.
Thank you.
Yeah, I played How You Remind Me for the college kids 2 Saturdays ago and it went off.
Let's play the whole Hero
Everyone's singing
song.
it.
Do you guys like Casey Rocket?
Who's Casey?
No.
Or hate him?
I hate him.
Okay, I knew it was one of the two.
I've seen him when I lived in Austin.
He lived in Austin, yeah. You know
when I
that.
lived in Austin.
I loved him in his. I remember his first one. The second one was like, that's pretty good too. The first one, I was like, oh, this guy rules.
Dude, I've been to comedy shows with him on it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been in the crowd.
And he sucks.
And it was insane. No, but
He doesn't.
to be
look
honest, he
funny.
doesn't suck that bad because people around me were laughing. I went with my old roommate, and me and my roommate looked at her like, what is going on? Like, is something wrong with us?
Just not getting it at all. I mean,
he was
not
like,
saying you
I'm
don't
the
get it
crab.
going over your
I'm
head
the
or anything.
crab.
He was making me
That's
laugh.
not funny.
I'll never forget him.
On paper, yeah, worse.
On crab.
It was insane. Me and my roommate were looking at each other like,
Yeah, he's always
what
like
is
going up
happening?
and down and
That's fucking
Yeah.
gay.
I was like, tell a joke, because we were at the Thursday night Red Band show, the Secret Show. We were at that,
Cool.
and it was great. It was like Hans Kim, somebody
Gay.
else, then that dude, Casey Rocket, who
I'm
sucked,
Hans
and
Kim.
then Red
I
Band,
just want to fuck girls because I'm
Red
kind of
Band,
funny.
and then Tony. The scariest thing was seeing Tony
Guy
live
sucks.
Ooh, yeah.
Why?
because you could tell he was up there with like kind of not just trying out material and looking around, and you're like, oh no.
If he sees you, he's gonna fucking roast the hell out of
Exactly.
you.
Look at me, dude. I'm so roastable, dude. I was horrified. He
I
was
really want to see Tony live.
You look like a
Yeah.
guy.
But Tony on that Thursday night show was like the most relaxed I've ever seen a comedian. Like,
Oh, I like that.
he wasn't doing
would like
any
that.
material.
Yeah.
He was up there just. He's like, this is Red Band, stupid fucking Thursday night show. I can do whatever I want.
Tony's got this brand new thing where he's always wearing glasses now. I wonder if it's going to carry on to Kill Tony.
He's
itself.
always wearing lots of stuff.
He's wearing like these kind of like
He's
red
gay,
bar.
let
Red
him
bar
wear
He's
his
always
clothes.
wearing like a wetsuit to some extent.
Oh, his style is beyond insane.
Have you seen him
Sometimes,
tuck
yeah.
his hoodie into his?
Yeah, that's
and a
you're
turtleneck
Reddit
and like
guy?
some kind of
You're a
Under Armour
Reddit guy?
turtleneck.
Yes.
Yeah,
Some kind of Under Armour
Hell yeah,
turtleneck.
dude. He knows what I'm talking about. The Reddit post.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I was
gotta
talking to
get
you
on
about Reddit. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Just
I
how
like
great-
the Kill Tony
I gotta get back
Reddit.
on there.
yeah.
And something else kind of like that. Have you seen the people saying that Ron DeSantis is wearing high heels in his boots?
Yes.
This sounds like a stupid political thing, but it's so funny because that motherfucker is up to something. He's wearing like stilts in his boots. He walks so funny. It's like so obvious that
The
he's
videos
so
of him
I'm
funny.
so
walking-
out of touch. I have no idea.
It's just funny. It legitimately is funny. If you
I've
see
seen
it.
hilarious pictures of him like standing there, and they like make a fake like X-ray
yeah,
of like his
yeah.
boots. Like, this is obviously where his heels
obviously.
are.
But it is like he's wearing high heels in his boots. There's no foot in the toe. It's all flimsy, and he's like stomping around, and it just looks ridiculous. Like you can tell something is up. He's trying to look taller. He's like legitimately trying to look taller. It's funny to me.
I was talking today about people trying to look taller. Like, how tall are you? 6'5"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And 4?
3?
3?
3. Yeah, 3. 2.5 maybe.
Yeah, I've not. I was gonna say I've not noticed how tall people are, but I just guessed both of your heights.
Yeah, yeah.
You could-
That was
But,
good. That was good.
But
I make people guess my height like every day. So,
You do?
and no one ever gets it right, and you got it right.
They oversell it or what?
I always make them. Man, dude, it's some of everything.
All over the place.
I'll get 7 foot. I'll get 6 foot. Seriously, I'll get 7 foot or 6 foot.
I
or
think it's just
anything
because
I'm
today I was like, we went through a height issue. I kind of described off the pod with the parking garage.
Oh yeah.
They were saying that Troy's brother Jordan was 6'2", and I was like, "No way, you're 6'2". And then we
pretty
got
tall.
He's
we got out of the cart. That dude's 6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
He's
was like,
tall.
"I'm 5'10". How tall are you, Mikey?"
5'10".
Sweet.
Okay,
Do I say 5'11"? Because I'm not 5'9", but
I think you're taller than me though.
no, I wear platforms.
That's smiling dog.
She's so sweet. She's so pretty.
Not trying to derail.
I can't remember where I was going with the fucking height thing, but
I can play
But,
the
like-
stuff if you ever need an eject.
what?
He's there for
I'm
you.
just saying, I'm there. and they're like swimwear.
Okay, he's 6'5", he's 6'2", I'm 5'10", you're 5'10".
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
People don't realize.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
6'2".
People don't realize how rare a 7-footer is
Who's
too.
that tall?
Oh, it's like never happened.
It's amazing to see in person too.
That's why like people talk about the NBA, be like, why isn't so and so in the NBA? Because he's 6'2", and there's 800 guys that are 6'2".
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's like that are also good.
Dude, can you imagine being like
Yao Ming.
6'4" and being like, how often you get asked, do you play basketball?
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck
We
up,
don't
dude.
have to like. You don't have to.
I'd be like, I'm a dancer. I'd be like, I'm a dancer.
We don't have to.
Oh,
I'm
big
a
scar.
dancer. I'm a
Big
fuck.
scar type beat. Nah, that's a good one too.
Don't even. It's not even on right now, dude. Don't even worry about what that sounds like. That's for whenever you guys aren't looking at minivans or talking about.
Did you learn to speak Spanish when you played in Mexico?
Yeah, I got pretty good.
He
for a
got
little
pretty
while.
fluent.
Didn't
man.
I?
Yeah.
You-
Donde
yeah.
está?
You heard me. We
was
figured
impressive.
out how to get weed at Dana's wedding.
Yep. Yep.
Man, Dana's wedding.
That was a wild time.
I just want to talk to you about. Well,
Yeah.
we could talk about it a little bit on the pod, but like, I just want to. I've always wanted to talk to you about that. Like, I always laugh about that.
Yeah, my cousin had a wedding in Cancun at the Hard Rock Hotel, and it was so nice and like all inclusive.
And me and Kevin end up just drinking the booze that's in the fridge, like a mini fridge in the room.
Oh, yeah.
they had bottles and bottles and bottles of free liquor in
It's
your
not
room.
free.
That's not
In your
free.
room.
No, it's free.
It was free.
Oh,
No,
okay,
that was
okay.
free.
Someone was.
It
We
all-
weren't paying for it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll tell-
exactly.
My
yeah.
I mean, you know, Grampy likes. Yeah.
But and the bottles were there, and they were upside down in these weird
Yep.
dispensers that you pulled
That
out.
you like.
Yeah,
and
that's how
push,
they can tell
you know.
that you took them.
oh yeah,
no, no.
each shot by shot, right?
It's
yeah,
not. That was all inclusive.
it was.
Oh,
It
okay.
was. But
Yeah, it was all inclusive.
I've been to the ones where they're like begging,
never-
they're tempting you. They're like, "Go ahead."
No, it was
Open
like it was like you just can dispense the liquor into your cup, like
But
they're all
something I-
upside down. You could like
it was something I've never seen before. You did a shot
and
by
it,
shot,
and
You're
it had like
yeah.
one of every type of rail
Every
liquor.
type.
It
It was
had
wild.
one
In your room?
in the room.
in the room in a mini
I can't be
fridge,
around
all
that.
upside down.
Yeah.
And we ended up just me and him just getting room service, watching Simpsons reruns, obviously
Yeah.
on a tablet, drinking booze from that thing, just like getting,
Yeah, what else would you wanna
getting
do?
room service every day, and like you didn't even make it to the wedding.
No, I didn't. And
I
honestly,
at least-
I think I got some kind of Montezuma's revenge because I just could not stop throwing up.
Kevin,
I just could not.
Kev,
could not, could
Kev,
not.
you were just describing.
you drank too
Yeah.
much.
You're not the only one, Kev. I've had this talk with many people, and what happened was you tried to hang with the big dog.
Because it all happened after one pool bar. I got a drink from a pool bar, and then I went to dinner at what's the Brazilian steakhouse? Because they had one of those on
it was
site.
so nice.
Benihana.
And
I couldn't even make it past the appetizer.
I
I went to
didn't
the
even
room.
eat. I was like, dude, I didn't even enjoy. I didn't even enjoy this amazing like.
Yeah.
I just.
But
we
it
just
was, it was wild, man.
we had a good time though.
Because normally when you get drunk, you can throw it up enough, but I just could not throw up enough.
Where was this?
It just felt sick. I just felt
Cancun.
sick. You know?
just gotta go sleep.
At our cousin's. At our cousin's.
Because I mean, the
gay-
wedding was the next day, and I was throwing up all through the night and through the
Hey,
morning.
your cousin's what?
gay Jewish wedding.
Yes.
It
Wait.
was a gay
Mazel
Jewish
tov.
wedding.
Shout
Wait.
out to Dana.
So wait. It was a gay wedding?
It was a gay. Yeah,
Like two men?
2 women.
A women.
But
Oh.
did they stomp on the glass is what
Probably.
Did they?
I don't know. that.
Kev doesn't
I
know.
was
He
there.
wasn't there.
I
I
remember
wasn't there. I didn't make the wedding.
I
Yeah.
was so.
Yeah.
I was so
Congratulations
drunk.
to your cousins, by the way. Mazel tov, bitches.
I was so drunk that I cried a lot. I
Wow.
cried
Well,
really
that-
hard.
that probably
it
was
really
good.
tear jerked me. Like I was like, "Oh, Dana,
Dude,
Dana
I've
was
been
my
like that.
Dana was my best friend, you know,
Yeah.
like Dana and Brian." And I was.
I've been like that at weddings.
It
all
hit
fucked
me.
up
It hit
crying.
me.
Oh, yeah.
It hit
yeah,
me
Troy's-
so hard, and I was like, and Dana and her wife make fun of me for it.
It
Oh, that's
happened.
good.
I
Yeah.
cried.
Yeah.
It's true. It happened. I cried.
Yeah.
Wow, so is that noticeable? Yeah.
Yeah, it's noticeable when you cry. And when you buy a suit that's way too big too, it's very noticeable. I'm glad I don't have
Wait.
to look. Yeah, fuck
To
that. shit.
Kevin's wedding, you wore.
No, never
who's
mind.
wedding?
It was a
Never
different. It was
mind.
another time.
A different
in another
time.
place.
It was a different
And my
time.
wedding, and when I got sized up, I think it was 3 months too early, and I was fat, and then I lost weight or
Oh,
something.
wow, cool.
Or
Mike used to be fat. I
Or
forgot.
it wasn't like that though. But the person who was working at Men's Warehouse during that time fucked me over so hard, dude. They measured me so carelessly that when I got my suit, it looked like I was
Why would you go to Men's Warehouse?
like a
and
ghost
get
in a suit. Like I was
because
looking.
they're gonna like the way you.
You're gonna hate the way you look.
I did not.
I'm telling you right now, I'm never wearing a tie ever again.
Not even a boat tee.
I like the idea. Of
What's the point?
here and there?
It's weird.
It's just
Hey,
something
you guys wanna
wacky here.
You
and
guys
there.
want to get like as comfortable, as uncomfortable as possible and
Yeah.
like party?
It's fun to do something
No.
wacky here.
It is
and
wild.
there.
It's a wild tradition.
Yeah.
Kev was
there.
like, "Let's have the best wedding ever."
yeah.
And what was that like? I want to talk about.
Oh
the wedding,
yeah, yeah.
man.
The wedding
I'm
was just so smooth.
Dude,
Like,
Mike was like, "Hey, I'm wearing a t-shirt," and Kev was like, "Cool."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I showed up with a.
But no,
lei,
but Mike
like
didn't wear a
Hawaiian
t-shirt.
lei.
No, Mike wore, but like Mike did say that.
Yeah, because I hate an uptight wedding.
tested
and
the
it was just the
waters
opposite of that,
beforehand.
man. Just
Did
the
you
total
hate?
opposite.
Did you hate PH?
No, I like their traditional wedding. I went to a traditional wedding right after that wedding. And the contrast was pretty
Dude,
cool.
the vibes can be respected on both ends.
Yeah.
but like,
But you had
our
to sit through,
friends,
like, a church service,
Our
basically.
friends, like I couldn't imagine going to Kevin's wedding and being like,
I like it when they don't
You know what I
mention
mean?
God.
Yeah.
No God was mentioned. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, totally.
You know what was
secular.
mentioned?
That's not what I was-
Avatar 2.
Yes,
And
that was hilarious.
But-
did you know he
by
was going to
Troy
mention two
Ray.
movies?
By Troy Ray.
Oh, that's so. He's
he
out
likes
there, man.
movies.
He had a sermon based on Avatar 2.
Yeah, he's like,
out
they
there.
have a
He's out there.
lifeblood
He's
in their
getting
planet. It
unobtainium.
is funny.
I remember James came up to me after the wedding and said, "Hey, I didn't know." it was like a perfectly timed like joke. He was like, "Hey, I didn't know you're so into Avatar." And James, he's like, I'm sorry. Is that okay? I'm like, no, that's hilarious.
That's a gut buster, dude.
yeah.
killed.
Because I think all of your buddies thought of that for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, who is this Kevin or is this Mr.
And,
Ray?
and seriously, have you all seen that movie?
No, yeah, I saw Avatar 2. He went on about Avatar
Yeah.
2 for like 2 minutes, and that's big for a 5-minute speech.
Damn.
we seen it, but by
He's like-
chance, me and Shay
like, I
saw it. It's
saw
not like
a
we
mo-
talked about it with him or anything. He figured everybody saw Avatar 2.
He was like, I saw a movie recently, Avatar 2. You may have seen it.
Oh my.
And then went on about how it is, dude. Those movies are cool.
I forgot that this happened, but now that you say this, it's just
There was
hilarious.
another
Yeah.
movie mentioned too. I just can't remember.
He does like
I
movies.
swear to God, yeah, he must be in a movie.
Operation Dumbo Drop.
No, it was relevant and new.
It wasn't?
It wasn't Dumbo Drop, even though how good that is. Hey, if you're talking Operation Dumbo Drop, Dunstan checks in.
Ooh,
Was it
I raised you, Dunstan.
it was-
Dunstan, I raise you, Dunstan checks in. And if someone could top Dunstan checks in with starring George from Costanza from Seinfeld.
Oh my God.
Blank check.
Dunstan, what?
Blank check.
I was just gonna
Blank
say
check.
blank
Kevin,
check.
what do you got? What do you got?
Heavyweights.
And we all have
that's
to watch
too
these
easy.
in a sleep.
That's too easy.
Naked Gun 33 1/3. I don't know.
That's
Okay.
too.
Nice. Very nice. No, that's nice.
Yeah, I like that one. I love that Leslie Nielsen. Man.
It's nice.
You,
Leslie
you
Nielsen.
know how blank check ends, right?
You seen that clip that's been going around on Reels where he's like,
IOUs.
what's the guy look like? He's like, he's 6'2", 200 pounds, mustache. And Leslie Nielsen goes, pretty big mustache.
Yeah, that kind of stupid. I love it. I love that.
Sometimes he's good, but
I
like
love his style,
sometimes
man.
Airplane is too much.
Airplane
No,
is considered
diggity.
like the best ever, but
Yeah.
I don't really think it is.
Oh,
But
the
it's
boobs walking
considered-
through the X-ray machine. Best part.
Guys, let the record show. Kevin doesn't like Airplane, but he likes the remake of what's it? Vacation.
Oh no, I like Airplane. Hey, the newest Vacation might be the best Vacation.
Oh my
What's it
god!
called? What's it
Oh my
called?
god!
It's what is it called? Vacation.
You're not allowed to
You know what I mean? The Vacation series.
Yeah.
They
of course.
rebooted it with Ed Helms.
It's a horrible film.
and
Oh,
he's rusty.
Kev.
You've seen it? You've seen it?
No.
Exactly.
I don't feel like
exactly.
I need
You
to.
gotta watch it.
It's a running gag on the
Oh, okay, all right.
But no,
It's
Me and
bad.
Shay were laughing.
He
at
likes it.
Me and Shay
Okay.
were laughing at
All
it, man. And it's got great
You were
cameos.
high.
Almost everyone in Always Sunny makes a cameo. in
Whatever
it.
gets it done.
It's got a 27%. 27% tomato meter, 45% audience score.
Oh
that's
wow,
rough.
yeah.
We're
that's
gonna
low.
run it through the
That's low.
dirt.
That's low.
Borrowing a basic storyline from the film that inspired it, but
Oh,
forgetting
man.
the charm, the wit, the heart.
This is so much fun.
Another nostalgia-driven retread that misses the mark.
Making fun of
It was goofy and funny. It was goofy
making
and
fun
funny.
of this like 15 times is the
Wait,
funniest.
don't tell me Ed Helms is the lead.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
And,
right off the bat. That's
who else
rough.
is in it? Who else
Is there
in it?
booger
Christina
humor?
Applegate. Christina Applegate's in it.
Is there booger and fart and poop
Man.
and trailer?
No, but it's silly and it's a good time, man.
Oh, wait, hey,
Shock and gross out
guys.
humor has its limits.
guys.
I'm just
okay.
I don't remember too
I'm
much
reading
gross
critics.
out. I don't remember too much gross out.
Have you guys
I really
seen
don't.
the guess my fart trend?
No.
Yes, my fart.
It's
What?
couples like being like, "Hey, guess my fart."
And what does that even mean?
Like a girl's like, and then the guy goes, farts, and then it sounds just like that.
Oh shit!
He nailed it, dude.
God! Oh my god!
Those people are too close. Ew, is she gonna fart?
What the fuck?
How does she nail that?
Eyebrows.
Not quite, but maybe. This is
That was wet.
Guys, guess my fart.
Is this a British thing?
Is it British?
Dude, it's hilarious. Every time this is a great compilation. I can't believe you found
This
this.
is like a glitch in the Matrix right here.
I'm ruining it. I talked over the people guessing it.
What?
They really try to imitate it. How they've heard
And
it.
they nailed it.
Is this post production? What's going on?
How they
here?
nailed it.
I'm just guessing that there's like 1,000 more of them getting it wrong.
Yeah.
right, right.
This is a compilation of like perfectly nailed guess my
Yeah.
farts, dude.
On the guy who taught me how to pierce his phone, there's like
you
a
paused
lost.
it perfectly on this guy's fucking.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful
he's the-
picture.
He's the thumbnail.
There's a lost fart file of like 8 minutes of farts on my old mentor's phone.
This made
What
me.
are you talking about?
This
yeah.
honestly made me feel sad that I have no bros.
My old mentors.
My guy who taught me how to pierce.
I was like, all right.
Oh, okay.
I was
okay,
like, all right,
okay.
I'm the only one to understand what he's talking about.
Yeah, gotcha.
But this guess my fart thing made me feel really separated from my bros, dude.
Oh yeah, I would
don't.
never
That
guess.
kind of
Nah,
stuff
no
doesn't
guessing of the
mean you're not
farts.
close with people.
We definitely
Trailer
never-
park
No,
fucking.
no farting
We didn't do
stuff.
fart shit, sex shit, none
It's
of that
like
shit.
sad,
it's
dude.
Ed and Eddie trailer
Like,
park
it was like
gross.
sports and jokes and everything.
Dude,
A lot of joking around.
I'm an only child, so like
I farted on my mom one time, and my dad was like, "Shut that shit down so quick that it's never. I'm not a fart.
Well, where did
I'm
you
not
fart
a
on your
fart
mom?
funny
Yeah.
hee hee hoo hoo
No,
guy.
I've never been a fart
well,
guy.
that's
Not
a little
fart.
different.
No, I think farts are funny, and I love it when people fart. But sometimes when it's in proximity to family, or sometimes it weirds
you
me
don't
out.
think? Do you not think this is hilarious?
No, this is great.
It was interesting and
These
very
people are fucked
fascinating
though.
and funny.
These
yeah,
people are
yeah.
fucked though.
Guess my fart, and then somebody like
That's crazy.
That shit rules.
It's crazy.
Oh wow, guess my fart, man.
I guess your fart, dude.
Any day.
Just picked up my dog after installing a new 10K subwoofer in the trunk of my 97 Altima.
Does your fart have glasses? Yeah. Does your fart have a beard?
That cat meme rules.
Guess Who was a fun game. We already talked
Oh,
about it.
I always
But
loved
Guess
that
Who?
one.
What
I
a
love
great
that
game.
one.
Who came up with that
Such
shit?
a racist.
It was
game.
just straightforward enough.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
Do you have any
We're-
blacks?
Did they have any blacks on Guess Who? Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I don't think
Look
so.
up the original
Yes,
Guess Who.
they
I
cast.
don't
did.
think they did. I don't think they did.
You can't.
You're right. You're right. They
Thank
don't.
you.
That guy's kind of red. Is
Richard the Irishman.
That would've been-
Peter the
Wow.
Irishman.
It'd be too
Joshua
easy.
the Irishman.
If they had blacks, it'd be too easy.
haven't. It would have been asking.
Oh
for
no,
trouble.
there he is.
Are they black?
There he is.
And you put down like 36%.
if anything needs an inclusive remake, it's Guess Who. It'd be
Yeah.
a better game. You know, is he
Why?
Mexican? Is he Chinese?
It would.
know?
Yeah.
Why does Guess Who have no black block?
Go fish. you
Do
know.
I hate him?
No blacks. Go
Okay,
fish.
I'm
Why
not
don't
gonna
just
go
Google-
down that Google hole.
Why does fucking somebody nice have no blacks?
Ice Spice.
Yeah, Spice.
Do you see Ice Spice in Stress?
Yeah, the Betty
Booty
Boop.
boop.
Betty Boop.
Was that her?
She was being Betty Boop. Yep.
That was her excuse later, right?
Yeah, I guess so. And
It's disgusting.
yeah, she's just like a porn star stripper.
She is disgusting, dude.
You really think
Who's
that's
the
disgusting
girl who
though?
does the craziest
Yes.
outfits every time?
Because I mean, it's hot, but it's like
You
wow.
think she's attractive?
I think these pictures are kind of hot, but you know what I mean.
I find her not attractive.
At all, huh?
Who was
Yeah.
married to Seal?
And of course, you know,
she
totally not my style,
Dude, I
and,
went-
and way too over the top with the trashiness and the sex.
Exactly.
And
I went to high school with like 30 girls that are way hotter than her.
Did you see Heidi Klum's outfit
that's
this
true.
year?
That's true. Oh my God, Heidi Klum's Halloween costumes is a great topic if you want to get
Oh
into
yeah, we saw her as the worm that one
the
time.
worm, dude. She is psychotic.
Do you see her as a
That was like
peacock?
one of the first episodes. We
Really?
talked about her as a worm.
Well, yeah, you got to pull up the worm again because that worm.
This is this year's though. It's made
Yeah.
up of like 9 people.
No, yeah, this is very
Sorry,
good
I'm
too.
talking about last
peacock,
year's.
the
Sorry,
peacock, and the guys in the background are the feathers and the.
How many guys are in the background? Do you know? 1, 2, 3,
She's standing on the
4,
legs too.
5,
Those aren't her
6,
legs. Wow.
7 people to make up the peacoc, and she's standing on the legs.
And that's Heidi Klum
Oh.
of all people, man.
It's 8 people. I didn't
Who
count.
even is
Oh, no,
she
it's more than that.
exactly?
Yeah, can anyone name
She's
a
a
famous
model.
Heidi
Married to
Klum
Seal.
role?
She was a model.
Goop, right?
She's not Tony Stark's girl, is she?
No,
Okay.
Seal.
it's Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth, yes.
I hate Goop.
She was just a model for a while.
Oh, they're no longer married.
Heidi Klum. Yeah, what has she ever acted in? I don't
Nothing. She's a model.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
She's got 4 kids with Seal.
Like Tom Brady's ex-wife.
Yeah, she's not good at anything.
She's good at being
It's
naked.
just like they're a
And-
model, and then like they tell you after the fact that they're really famous, and you're like, oh, they're famous.
Yeah, the models make a lot
oh,
of money.
she's a daytime host. She's got 6 Emmys. You can't fuck with her no more.
From the modeling, yeah.
No,
No, from being a daytime talk show
No,
host.
she was a model before that. But I'm telling you, these models can't do anything, and these actors can't do anything.
You remember that poster? Maxim? That's Heidi
Not
Klum.
really.
That's
Stop, dude. Stop. You trying to get me hard over
that
here?
is the shit that
I'm
we just saw
hard
right
now,
there.
dude. I gotta get out of
Hey,
here.
Do
dude.
you remember that?
Who was the
Okay,
one
we
who
can
married
close
Tom
it out.
Brady? Who's the one who married Tom
I don't
Brady?
know, but I'm hard.
Giselle. You know she made more money in her career than Tom
That's
Brady
what they
did
say.
in his.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and would you know she even existed as a human
Exactly.
Sell
being?
more than a good throwing hand.
those models made so much money.
Like, where is it coming from?
Just for making dudes hard.
yeah.
Dude, you could be an
hard
ugly
as
girl
rock
and
right
sell
now.
your feet in farts and make more than Tom Brady.
Dude, I'm
If
so
you're-
hard
if
right
you're
now. I'll
good.
give you how much money you want.
Okay, I want $8 and you'll be not hard anymore.
Like, cool.
That's funny, gay joke.
What's your cash app?
You don't have to cash out me. Can we keep it strictly cash?
No, that's a big
Strictly
thing.
for the love of
We
the
gotta
game.
talk about that, dude. Mike, you're living in the old. Never mind. We'll talk about this all.
No, keep talking about it. I'm picking my nose. Nothing happened with it.
If you sell drugs,
There's
you
some
take
booger on there. I'm
digital
not gonna lie,
currency.
there, but nothing really happened.
Yeah,
with
right.
it.
I was at the Ravens game today, and nothing took cash.
No blockchain.
No, I mean like, if you wanted to buy a beer from the dude who was like carrying beers around in the stands, you can't give him cash.
That sucks, man.
No, I love that.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want to carry around cash?
I mean, I like it as an option. Who knows? Maybe you got some cash you
Yeah,
want to
as
get
an
rid
option.
of. You know what I mean?
Maybe you got
Got
some cash you want to get rid of.
I love getting
Shout out
rid of
to
cash.
Kev. Kev
Yeah.
got some cash you want to get rid of. Give it to me. Give it to me if you got some cash you want to get rid
No,
of.
no. Sometimes, I mean, what do you want to put that in the bank? Let everyone know about it, or you want to give it to the beer guy?
You know what? You know what I'm talking about? You know what? You're right.
Cash is
I can't
nice
argue
to
with that.
spend.
You
Yeah,
wanna, like, be like,
yeah.
You know what you got to do with that cash?
What?
Fuck it.
Drugs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Drugs.
All right,
Save
boys.
it.
Any last words?
Oh,
No.
Mike's
I
mom called and said he asked him.
My mom called and said to do one last rap for everybody.
Good episode, Greg. Good to have you on the show, man.
been so good
to have you
being
on the
here.
show.
It was great. We did an extendo clip for y'all, so now I'm gonna do an extendo.
How long
rap.
have we been going?
We went extra for the people.
2 hours, 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
So we went an extra hour
My phone's
for
been dead
everyone.
forever. Mom, I'm sorry. I'll be home soon.
Mama,
Mama.
mama, mama, mama.
Mom, what happened
Said
to the
don't
third Migos?
go to that podcast cause them boys are no good. They smoking weed and they live in the hood.
Hey.
He might do his yard nice, but he is bad. He is a gangster and his name is Brad. No,
I'm
it's
a
Kev.
gangster.
His brother's name is Greg. He ain't fucking with.
gangster.
He's a gangster and he comes here with them stories.
gangster.
I'm not doing it good. It's okay though.
doing great.
Jack's wearing a Ravens shirt, but he went to a sports show gay, man. Oh shit, that didn't rhyme either. What? All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not a good rapper, but it's fun to try.
I thought you did great.
Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have a studio Jack next week. He's practicing a song. 50 Cent.
Take it away, Jack.
Shut the fuck up.
Rub on your titties.
Thank y'all. We'll see you next time. Everyone say, whoa, something just fell. Oh my God. Oh my God. We got to shut